Hello! It's me. I'm alive. I lived, bitch. I'm alive! Hello! Hi, Bleach Black Cat. Hi, Belay. And of course, hi, Exvis. Howdy. And say howdy to Marcia. She's also here in my lap. And hello, The Rock. I lived. I just needed like 7 million more hours of sleep. That was the problem. That was the problem. I wasn't getting enough sleep. Hey, Marcia. There we go. Sleep, what is this you speak of? I know, right? So see, the problem was I don't think my body will allow me to do things that I used to do when I was younger. For example, trying to spend an entire day playing Persona 5 Royal murdered me. What I think the actual problem was is I was clenching my jaw and I didn't realize. And so by 1:30 a.m., I had a headache that felt like my head was going to explode. So I've had to remind myself many times in the past week to stop clenching my jaw. No, you must sleep. Yes. What was I doing? Let's see, last time I completed chapter 2 or got to chapter 2? Completed 2. You let the entire city catch on fire. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, probably. I mean, probably. That sounds about right. Thank God I'm not an old person yet like you guys. Don't worry, Valet, it's coming. Don't worry. I mean, I'm only 28, right? Fuck. Yeah. I'm only 28. Where the hell are we? Oh yeah, so all this shit went down. No more going back to the city, it was burned down. Right. Oh, and Lady Webb died, right? That was fucked. That was fucked. Hope you had no personal quests to do. Oh. I did. Didn't I? Didn't I still have to do Eddar's quest? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh. It'll be fine. Check it. Which one is his quest? Far From Home? No. No. God, which one? Scattered Faith. Uh-oh. Better start the entire game over again, I guess. Oh no. Uh-oh. It's above. Under quest. Okay. I can't read. Do you see it? Do you see it? Fragments of a Scattered Faith. Okay. Look for F then. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh. 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 Oops. Whoops. Yikes. Sorry, Edder. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to my tank. Oh no. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No spoilers, but the riots are only temporary. So one day, I can go back to the city for Eder. Because that would be great. Because it doesn't say I failed it, which, by the way, I hate. Uh-oh. Eder wants to talk to you.
Say what you want about Dear Woodens, but they haven't met the problem yet that they couldn't solve by killing some scapegoats.
He flashes a hollow smile. You fight for people because you see something there that deserves defending. Even more so because someone you trust sees it too. Then you turn around and they do something like this, and the person who made you want to help them is gone. Hi, Phil! Howdy! You weren't really fighting for all of them, though. No, they're doing what they think the gods want of them, which is chaos. It's nice that they mean well, but how can organized murder be their best guess? Although, come to think of it, maybe they're just following Waidwen's example. He was purging his own long before Deerwood got the idea. Only he was purging because they weren't Eothasian enough. Uh-huh. Never thought I'd find myself missing the hospitality back home. Eder, do you want to be hanged? Because I won't do it. Yeah, Marcia won't do it either. For anyone who missed Marcia. She's here, and now she wants to go out in the garage. Go. Be free. Be free out there. She didn't even want to lay on me most days. I'm physically unable to like cats. No, but Marcia. She's a baby. Okay, well, where the hell do I go now? Here? Back to the this? Back to the this. We should go to White March. Oh. Oh. DLC, DLC, DLC? I suppose I could. Also, lol that I went down. The White March. Oh. Ah. The snow. Your party is considered high level for the content in the White March. If you would like, the critical path can be increased in difficulty to give you more of a challenge. The rewards you receive will be the same regardless of the options you choose. Your choice cannot be changed once it has been selected. Ooh. Oh wait, no, I want, where's, nope, that's not what I want. I want Aloth back. 20 hours. 20 hours. I'm gonna go get Aloth.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, it'll take 20 hours. It'll take exactly 20 hours. And he'll be back. Come on, Aloth. That does mean I have to kick someone else out of the party, though. So. Security reports that shades and forest lurkers will attack the stronghold in 3 days. But do we really want the elf back? I do. Yes. Aloth was able to successfully reach the rabble-rousers and warn them in time for their escape. Lord Bernwigar's lands lie abandoned, but no blood has been shed. Ha ha. Good. Give me back my mans, please. Who has to go? Sagani?
Farewell.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me back my mans. And he just came right back. In you go. Good. Also, yeah.
That's her indeed.
Mm-hmm.
That dumbass lord told his people on him. But I guess we should resolve this attack. Sorry, PC crashed. Oh no, fail. Oh no. I am good. I am alive. Aloth, why are they always targeting you? Put some armor on.
How many?
Because that's so rude. Huh, I thought Aloth would want to talk. He usually talks to me right at the start of this chapter.
That's it!
It's probably because he wasn't there to see it. So instead I got Eder.
Brave.
Because you always kill the mage first. That's true. I also do that. I also will always kill the mage first.
We're losing people.
It's... God. It terrifies me every time she says it. Oh, hell yeah, you shot him. You think it's too late to get the convo? Oh! I forgot. They gotta clean up. Kind of calm down. He's really, reloading his gun real fast. Oh, he wants to talk.
Please, stop.
Oh.
I heard about the riots in Defiance Bay, and the interruption during the hearing. There's something I need to tell you.
Oh? Don't tell me you've got another personality tucked away in there. Firearms don't belong in high fantasy. Change my mind. Look, having a shark man with a gun is awesome. Go ahead.
I have not been entirely honest about my motives for traveling with you up to this point.
What?
When I finished my training in Adir, I was introduced to an organization. All I knew was that they were opposed to the unchecked spread of animancy, and that they could guarantee me postings far away from the Seathwood my father and his earl. At that time, it was enough.
Oh?
In the early years, I thought of them as many things. Hooded men, prudent teachers, the Leaden Key. Their rules were strict, but their guidance was clear. I sincerely believe they wanted to keep Kith from the folly of their own foolish ambitions. I came to the Deerwood a little over a year ago. My orders were to gather information on animancy in the region.
Oh, first meeting of the day. Oh no!
A senior contact met with me every few months to receive my reports and issue new leads. She sent me to Gilded Vale to keep an eye on events surrounding the local lord, but I lost track of her shortly after that. I don't know if she was reassigned, killed, or sacrificed the way you saw. By the time you met me, I'd been on my own for a couple of months.
You knew I was coming.
I couldn't have. I'd been out of contact with my superiors for months. I needed some kind of direction. And after that scrape with the locals, I was ready to get out of town. But then you mentioned that you'd survived that Beowick, and I thought you might be able to put me back on the Leaden Keys trail.
It still sounds like Bewick to me. Bewick.
And I was correct in a way. But what we found wasn't what I expected. I knew the Leaden Key was trying to stop animancy, but I didn't realize how far they'd gone. Murder, sabotage, abandoning entire districts to shambling horrors. And now the whole city is up in flames.
True. True.
I'm still not sure about Animancy, but I know I've been following the wrong master. Please, accept my apology, and my service. Let me fight with you to stop Theos.
His service? Wink?
And what do you really expect us to do with this too late confession? Trust you on your word?
I still feel kinda attached, even with the betrayal. He's got this way of taking offense that I really like. Tough one. Hey, bird lady, be nice. Eder just likes that he gets offended very easily. I don't blame you. You can ruffle his feathers. I'm going into my corner of shame. It's okay, Valet. Everyone has their own idea of fantasy. But also, the guns don't feel super out of place. Aren't there guns? Wait, are there guns in The Witcher? Because that also seems like a fantasy that would have guns. I never paid attention to if they had guns or not. I was so distracted by Geralt and his fucking 2 swords. No guns in The Witcher, oddly. Huh. Interesting. Because it feels like they would fit in The Witcher. So many naked boobs. They can't make guns. Fair. I want you beside me, not behind me. Well, mm, mm. I'm finished with you. Get out of my sight. No. I want to be on top of you. No, I forgive you.
That would be an honor.
Ooh. Ooh. Cool, let's go. And everything is fine now. Yeah. Cool. Okay, now we can go and do the White March. Come on, kitty. Kitty gonna have cold paws.
Better indeed.
Thank you. If there's one thing humans are good at, it's inventing new ways to kill each other. True. Yeah, I just rested. We took a nap. What would be the best pet to have in Icy Ice Town? Well, we could go back to the black cat because technically it's undead. So can't have cold paws if you don't have feelings. Meow. Here you go, Eder. Hold this cat. Hold this cat. Do I actually have to leave to leave? I do. Okay, here we go. Here I go again. Oop. Yeah. The White March. There's a sci-fi story from the POV of someone watching their army slaughtered the other side with a brand new weapon and being horrified, but then going, at least now there will be no more war. Stalwart Village. Standard. Don't you try to give me high level shit. Don't you do that to me.
You set out for Stalwart. The White March rises up in the distance, stretching to the north and south as far as the eye can see. It beckons to you with peaks like broken fingers. The road thins to a tattered ribbon, and the shadow of the mountains falls across your path. You've barely begun your climb when the darkening sky pummels you with hailstones and turns the ground beneath you to ice.
Is that a puppy?
You press on. The air grows thin,
Is that
and
a
the
puppy?
treacherous mountain passes funnel screeching winds past your ears. A blizzard forces you to make camp for 3 days, huddling for safety while snow piles around your refuge. At last the weather clears, and you approach Stalwart under a crisp blue sky. There's a noise, high and sharp, coming from the village that sounds at first like another frozen gale. But when you top the rise and reach the village's wooden gates, you see what lies beyond them.
But is that a puppy? Hello? Sure.
It's
I
Darthier!
Oh.
With a whole pack of them!
We can take these bastards!
Oh. Oh, a supplicant has arrived from Deerford Village seeking... What? Excuse me. I have things to take care of. There's like these giant smashing people. I'm like, hold on. My fort? A supplicant has arrived from Deerford Village seeking 850 CP or an escort. There's 2 of them. I totally did the mod that allows all party members to hold a pet. Best party ever. If ignored, -8 prestige, +0 security for 3 days, minor. Yeah, in PoE 2. What do I send Stinky Cleric with one? Can I send an escort with both of them since I have multiple? Here, Deerwood, you get him. You'll get Mother. Yes. There we go. Hello? Oh! Oh my god! Giant say boomstick, indeed. They got a cannon! Oh, now he's my friend. Oh, he's not my friend anymore. He's not my friend anymore. Kill! Kill! He's not my friend! I am panic!
Ulu, send!
Friend? Not friend.
That's it!
Okay. Alright. Okay. What a welcome. I love being welcomed into new places with ogres.
Look out! More of them by the fishery!
No, I don't know where the fishery is. Over here? Oh, they got a winter wolf. New friends? For some reason, this winter wolf looks exactly like Itomak, but slightly bigger. Winter wolf, we can sell the pelt at Nashkel. Heck yeah, I get like 500 gold for that shit. I think.
That's it.
Oh, knocked him down. Imagine how much copper you can get for 500 gold, right? Let me loot. Ogre blood. Ogre blood. Hello. Oh, there's another one. We can have new friends here as well. Oh. As long as they didn't die. Oh, good. He is gonna knock him down. Do it. Do it.
That's it.
DLC friends. Hell yeah. Well, this ogre is my friend. For now. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot before you're not my friend anymore. Do it. Also, not to be that person, but this looks like the outhouse that Shrek uses.
I have them.
I have them. Also, alright, cat, you go take a shower. It is the outhouse. Well, yeah. Wait, I can talk to someone? Is there someone in here? I'm not done yet, damn it! Sorry, man. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, I guess we'll head back over this way. Get out of my swamp!
We need help! This way!
I'm a coming. Run, they'll kill us all. Yeah, they will. Oh. Oh. Yikes. Yikers. Yikeroni.
Roak 10.
Blood makes the ground.
Brave thou.
A DLC that starts in a city under attack by giants. What does that remind you of? Murder! Am I the child of murder in this game? Hello? Oh, silence. Let Sarevok speak. Show me your kill stats. Personal. 215. I killed the war chief. Hold on, let me look at Eder. Only 116. Yup, child of murder. I knew it. I am
Right.
murder. This place is on fire. 58.7 was your max damage. Was it? 58.3. Red Riding Hood is a ball spawn, really puts a twist in the old tale. Yeah. Yeah.
Brave thou Phila.
Oh my god. And I'm back. Welcome back, the Rug! I want to turn someone into a pig, but I don't think it'll work. But it would be funny! It would make me laugh! Fireball! good fireball.
These
It's
ones
fine.
are in for a walloping!
Marcia! She said, I heard something about, kill? Yes. Oh, sorry, baby. I bonked her on the head. Oh, down he goes. Ow. Also, love all the sounds in the background going, ah, 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 ah. Me too. I guess. Get up. Oh my god, my girl tortured my cat this weekend. What did she do?
It.
Girl, you better lay your hands on yourself.
I'm ready.
Yep, lay your hands on yourself. She put on these glued on plastic nails for who knows what reason. No!
Let's go.
Oh no, he's not my friend.
Let's go.
Oh no, he's not my friend.
Brave thou Phelon.
Please do not crush Aloth. Thank you. But my sister also put on those, like, claw covers on Marshmallow when she was younger. They didn't even stay on a whole day. Marshmallow pulled them off.
Back to the matron now.
Oh no. Poor kitty. Getting scratched in the ear. No. You're the one Renengild sent for. She'll want to speak with you. Her house is just up the way, next to the Griff's rest. The messenger pants, waving smoke away from his face. Yeah, that can't have felt good. No.
Katie's house is burning! Hurry, they're both in there!
Ooh.
Sure.
Ooh, big yikes. Where am I going? Next to... Oh, literally this house. Go to the burning house? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
They've destroyed the stockade, Mother. It's...
Enough. They're gone.
She holds up a hand which is missing the final joint of the ring finger, but it's her voice, sharp and steely, that silences the young man. As he glowers at his toes, she turns to you with dark circles under her eyes and a smile pulled taut across her thin lips.
The deliverer of Cadnua. Thank you for making the journey. Abidan knows it's a long one. Well, I'm sure you wagered on a more civilized welcome. Still, we're much obliged for your capable intervention.
She shoots the young man a brief but stern glare. I'm pretty sure Aisha was abused before I got her. Poor kitty. Oh, you're up at the White Marsh. I've never been here. Again, I've got to start a new playthrough of this game so I can try this part too. True. He pulls a knife from his belt and an apple from his pocket and sets to work. I'm here to help however I can.
Then perhaps you can help us find something.
Maybe. She folds the page in her hand with a quick and merciless pinch.
Stalwart isn't much more than a grease stain on a map. What roads we've got in the White March are basically tracks in the snow. And for every trader or adventurer that comes through, 3 of our own leave for good.
Took a long time to make her comfortable with me. She still doesn't trust humans in general. Yeah, that... We had Oreo. She was like that. but she and her brother were put in a plastic bag and chucked into a field. So we got her, and one of my dad's old co-workers got her brother.
But it weren't always so. There was a time when kings and queens sent their firstborn to these mountains, when the White March was the envy of empires.
Fucked up, yeah. I mean, but she made it to 21, so... She's a tough girl. How the mighty have fallen. What does this have to do with me?
The Pargrin dwarves transformed the White March once. We could bring some of that greatness back to Stalwart. But we need the White Forge.
I know of it. Hell yeah, I'm a mountain dwarf. I know of it.
Then you'll know that no one's felt as much as a summery breeze from the White Forge for over 200 years.
She smooths the creased map.
I'm hoping you can do something about that.
She ignores the young man who shakes his head at the crackling logs. It's been a while since I worked at a forge.
I'm not asking you to work the White Forge. I want you to find it.
But what if I want to work at the White Forge? I mean, god damn.
We've been trying to breach Durgan's battery for over a year now. Problem is, the other expeditions can't so much as dent the front door.
She rubs at her fatigue-shadowed eyes. Tell me about the other expeditions.
A dozen different groups have come through at our request, and several more besides. Been hoping that one of them could clear the way through Durgan's battery. But young or old, green or seasoned, it don't seem to matter. They cast their spells, chisel at the door, and search the grounds until they've worn new treads into the old stone. The lucky ones eventually go home. Plenty more find themselves on the wrong side of a blizzard, or an ogre raiding party.
Why the sudden interest?
We're an old mining town. Or we were until the Adirans pulled out and left us with a half-dug mine shaft and something resembling an inn.
She thumps the sturdy wooden wall with her fist. How? Ogre the hills and far away.
Since then, it's been a steady decline. You've seen the roads. Isn't much we can produce that the Valians can't ship cheaper.
It is what we do.
But the White Forge, well, if we could fire it up again and start producing Durgan steel, or something close to it, wouldn't matter if we're in the White March or the Living Lands, business would come.
She folds her arms and gives you a stiff nod. The young man says nothing, but he tosses a sliver of the apple peel into the fireplace. Hey, that's a waste of apple peel. You know you can eat the peel, right? Sir? You know you can eat the peel of an apple? Okay. That's why you need my help.
That's the long and short of it. We're laborers and fisherfolk, not adventurers.
Well, I'm an adventurer.
But Durgan Steel could put Stalwart on the map again. Open up the mines, bring in new business. We just need the White Forge.
She thumps the desk with her fist. I mean... How is it no one's gotten into Durgan's battery yet?
Where should I start? Ogres, blizzards, or sheer damned inaccessibility?
She ticks the items off on her fingers. It's a good thing it was only 3.
It ain't for lack of trying, I'll tell you that much. Got untold riches in Durgan Steel lying just inside, and never mind the White Forge itself. The Adirans who first settled Stalwart tried to crack it. So did the Valians, and every other cocky adventurer with more metal than sense.
Uh-oh, that's me. She folds her arms, shaking her head at a pitted floorboard. I've got more metal than sense. I got over 20 might, though.
But the place has a funny way of sealing itself up. Front door stays shut, the tower entrances are clogged with rubble, and it's been impossible to blast a way in.
Renengild trails off, and for a moment the room is silent, but for the popping and crackling of the fire. Cool. What happened to Durgan's battery?
It don't bear dwelling on.
Oh.
There's too many superstitions about that place as it is.
Oh. She waves her mangled hand in a broad crescent, averting her gaze.
Killed each other off. Or so the old books say.
He glares at Renengild through hooded eyes. Aldrich? Oh.
Plenty of tales to go around, but none of them open the battery. And the last thing people need is another reason to fear the place.
Okay. Kith do enjoy their ghost stories, though the Glanfathans take theirs very seriously. Me too.
Whatever it was, the other Pargrin dwarven settlements in the White March, Bone Picker, the Hawk, and the rest, emptied out not long after, moved to gentler, greener lands.
Fearing battery seems pretty reasonable. Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of battery you're talking about. The kind that charges things, or, the one where, God, what counts as battery? I don't know. Battery and assault, I know, are different, though. Or they're counted as different things. Brain. When you eat a fist, delicious.
Had the right idea, if you ask me.
I don't see why you need the White Forge to make good steel.
Finally, someone talking sense.
Am I talking sense? I'm just talking. He raises his knife and half-peeled apple to the fire in a dramatic gesture of exasperation. Why is it called battery? Because you're getting battered and bruised.
Durgan steel wasn't just good. It was some of the best. We need the best if we're going to keep Stalwart alive.
Assault is when you're violently accosted against your will. Battery is when you actually get beat up. Ah, yes.
No one alive today has seen the White Forge, but the old stories tell that it was powerful, glowed white-hot, and gave off a steady, even heat, unlike any other furnace.
Then why is an electric battery called battery?
Let better-schooled folk puzzle over how the thing was built. I just want to see it put to use.
Tell me about the dwarves. As a dwarf, I love hearing about my own kind.
Pargrin's a word in their language. Means traveler. They've been wanderers for generations, but I couldn't tell you much more.
Wow. Okay. I guess what makes Durgan steel so special?
Because you can shave stone with it, cleave cast iron in two, and the stuff's as rare as it is remarkable.
Serious answer, because otherwise you couldn't call your vibrator B.O.B. Steel is steel. It may be light and it may take an edge well, but per complanca. Sure, the legends grow with each passing year.
If we could make something even half as good, we'd have a market at our doorstep and work enough for all of Stalwart.
Cool. Where should I begin?
The battery's up the mountain to the north. A good hike away.
Cool.
Near Galvino's place, huh?
Uldrich says it in a breezy tone, but Renningild falls suddenly silent, consternation hardening the lines on her face. He smiles and draws his knife across the apple again. Stop skinning an apple.
So it is. Though I was going to suggest dealing with that ogre camp before anything.
Who's Galvino?
Mestre Galvino, as the old crosspatch prefers it, lives by himself and keeps the wilder and beasts at bay through sheer foulness of his temper.
Oh.
She means to say he's a skilled smith and animancer, who's lived in the shadow of Durgan's battery for over a decade.
He looks over his shoulder at you and Renningild. And by Animancy's flimsy standards, that makes him an expert, does it? He folds his arms. Alof, please.
And he butters his bread on both sides and fits his left shoe before his right. But that's neither here nor there.
Wait, why do you know that? She crosses her arms and crumples the page in one tightening fist. Well, I don't have the perception or the intellect. I see.
Ain't nobody here fond of the man, but he's a clever hand and a quick study. It's a fool who thinks he stayed so close to the battery without figuring something about it.
Okay.
You said as much to the last party, and we haven't seen hide nor hair of 'em since. Maybe they didn't run afoul of Baragon's ogres after all.
She raises a gray eyebrow at him. Uldrich shrugs and turns back to the fire.
Just watch your step. Galvino's place is a ways east of the battery, and folk who pass it bring unsettling tales.
Cool. Tell me about the ogre camp.
Belongs to Flames That Whisper, Matron Baragon's clan. Hunters tell me they've been active of late.
Hunting elk and otherwise minding their own damn business.
He pops an apple wedge into his mouth and chews it aggressively. Calm down.
Minding their own business. Never mind the latest expedition's disappearance or the broken stockade.
She pinches the bridge of her nose, squinting.
I'm saying we shouldn't agitate him further.
He makes to toss another slice of peel into the fire, but he fumbles and drops his knife. He bends to pick it up, cursing. Ah, shit, fuck, ah, goddammit. Masticating like a motherfucker. Electrical batteries are called such because they discharge electricity. This inspired the inventor to call them batteries based on artillery batteries. Oh. What does this matron have to do with anything?
The brawl outside was just the latest patch of trouble. The ogre clans are getting bolder, and we'll all sleep easier knowing they aren't circling our walls.
Oh.
Also, Baragons like to have whatever the last expedition found. Rumor has it they disappeared near her turf.
She crosses her arms and looks over to Uldric.
Killing a matron will only make our problems worse. The way to approach Baragon is with your hands held high.
The ogre clans are getting boulders.
If anyone could parley with an ogre, I suppose it'd be you.
Oh!
But they aren't known for their patience with prattle.
Back, did we burn down anything? No, we just been talking to this lady. And this man who will not stop just destroying an apple. Cool.
Good. Before you leave town, stop by the Graves Rest. Most visitors to Stalwart spend some time there, so Hafric and his patrons may be able to give you the lay of the land.
Cool. Don't know about you, but I'm parched all of a sudden. Actually, I want to ask you about something.
What's on your mind?
Nope. JK, I wanted to go check the burning house. It might be too late now. Just as I was going, it's too late, goddammit. Just as we were going into this building, Fail's like, oh, go check out the burning house. And I was like, oh.
for you.
Hard living in a place like this. It's a wonder anybody stayed at all.
Down.
I can do it. The roof of this hut is almost entirely enveloped in the flames, lighting the snow in stark orange hues. Several beams have been reduced to ember-dotted husks. Through the hut's threshold, you can see only billowing smoke. Fire roars as it climbs the timbers. The air feels thick and hot, and the building is a maze of flame. Withstanding the smoke and navigating the fire will be a challenge. I'll do it! You leap over the burning threshold, plunging past a veil of smoke. Inside the house, fire has pitted the walls and beams, and a thick haze rolls through the building. It is hard to see even a few feet ahead, save for the occasional glimpse of glowing embers. The air is thick with acrid black smoke, but you are undaunted, striding forward without noticeable effect. Hell yeah, Constitution. You move forward, or you move onward, through a haze of heat and soot. The hut groans and shifts as the blaze grows. Why are their feet ahead, though? With a mighty groan, the burning beam comes crashing down. Caught off guard, you are pinned beneath the heavy log. Push it. You only needed 10 might? Bitch. I destroyed that beam. Even reeling from the impact, you are still able to heave the debris away with relative ease. You get back on your feet and a little winded from the ordeal. Just a little. A sudden flashover singes your arms. It doesn't stop you, but the pain steadily grows. Pressing forward, you come at last to a wider room. To the left is a man, the source of the faint cries for help. He stands trapped behind a curtain of flame, arms raised to ward off the heat. It may be impossible to reach him without quenching the fires first. To the right, a woman lies unconscious beneath what appears to have once been the roof. She's small, but the rubble trapping her looks heavy. Smoke winds its way up and out into the open air, obscuring all sight of the outside. Well, let's see how she's doing. This woman is trapped beneath a considerable amount of rubble, including a heavy crossbeam. A purpling bruise on her temple suggests that she was struck as the debris fell. On her outflung hand, you can just make out the glint of a ring. Cool. Take the ring! I can lift. Hell yeah, 20 might. The crossbeam has provided the woman with some protection against the scattered debris that fell alongside it, but the beam itself is now weighed down. You grip the end of the beam and, using every ounce of strength, strain to lift it clear. After a period of fruitless struggle, the beam finally begins to rise by slow degrees. Not worth it, let them both die. We could lift the entire house? Hell yeah. With one great and final effort, you heave the last of the rubble clear of the woman. Though still unconscious, the woman is free of the rubble and can now be moved. Cool. Let me help the man. You approach the other victim. Flames rise and lick at you. You can keep going, but not for much longer. Help! Please help me here! A man dressed in the haphazard armor of a local guard stands trapped at one side of the house. Fire has worked its way across the floorboards, blocking all escape. I don't have any of these. I'll try to reach him. You move toward him, but the flames scald your arms. He also tries to move toward you, but the flames rise higher and block his path. Whoop! Sorry. He's gonna die. Imagine not being a chanter. I know. The building grows hotter, but you draw on a new reserve of energy and press on. Though still unconscious, the woman is free of the rubble and can now be moved. Let's take her out. The woman is of a slight frame, and carrying her proves easier than freeing her from the rubble. You hoist her carefully onto your shoulder. There's nothing I can do to help this man. Sorry, man, I gotta go. Beset by smoke-clogged air and burning debris, you struggle to keep upright as the ordeal takes its toll. Keeping a firm hold upon the unconscious woman, you turn for the exit. You clear the fallen beam with easy grace, avoiding the scattered embers and debris underfoot. The smoke clouds your vision and makes it difficult to breathe, but you stagger onward. At last you come to the door, rushing out of the blaze and into the mountain air. Sorry, I only helped one lady.
Thank the gods you saved her.
You alright? I was sure that thing was coming down and taking you with it. The man wipes his brow and stares up at the collapsing house. At least you got Katie out when you did. As for poor Lurgolder? His eyes widen as a section of the roof collapses. He looks away, shaking his head. Sorry. You look like you could use a drink. Take this over to Hayfrix and have one on me. He flips you a couple flat carved bones. Well, I got Katie. But I wasn't a chanter. So... Oops. Give me this ogre blood. Check out the fishery. Oh. This is the fishery. Some states have a law that says if someone tried to save you but accidentally hurt you, you can't sue them. Hmm.
Fish! Freshly caught!
Hello?
Guys, it looks at me! Ah!
What? Sir? What looked at you? The fish? The fish? A dozen pairs of globular eyes stare up piteously from the discarded heads of the day's catch, awash in a pungent sea of fins and innards. I'm gonna sift through these fish heads. When you stare long enough into a fish, the fish looks back. You run your hands up against something round and fleshy, the size of a melon. It is smooth and scaleless, and parts seem to be covered in hair. A discarded head, perhaps, but not that of a fish. Pull the head out. Oh! With one hand on either side of the head, you begin to lift it out of the barrel, only to have it leap from your grasp as the head's owner springs over the lip of the barrel in an eruption of fish chunks that rain down over the market stall. At least this head was attached to a body? Hello? Sir? The man who leapt from the barrel stands facing you, nearly naked save for a loincloth and drizzled in fish viscera. I'm sure he smells great. He's covered head to toe in scars, tears and punctures, and thorny imprints of lashings. Most are faded, like old memories. Despite that, the condition of the man's body is remarkable. Okay. The dripping skin at his flanks and elbows, the only evidence of his advanced age. His face is placid, but the rest of him appears prepared for anything.
You must forgive, Zawa. I was not expecting you.
American meme justice. Wha- Ooh. His place is flaccid. I mean, face is placid. Yup. He looks you in the eye at first, but his gaze drifts now and then, settling on strange parts of your face as though distracted by new discoveries. If he is at all flustered, he gives no indication. I mean, I did just grab his head and yank, so... What were you doing in that barrel? Zahua scratches behind his ear, dismayed.
Resting my eyes, I thought. Waiting for the Malkachoa to bring me insight.
He shakes his head. The what now, sir?
It would seem I dozed. A good thing my master was not alive to see it.
Your master? Okay. Zahua blinks, leaning in to get a better look at you. His enlarged pupils seem to crowd out his pale irises.
Are you real?
Yes. No, but that's a lie. Yes, but that's a lie. No. Now that you ask me, I'm not so sure. There's no way to be certain. I mean... Well, now that you ask, I don't know. This is my real actual answer if someone asked me if I was real. Like, to my face. Like, well, now I don't know.
We shall let the matter rest for now, then. Until the Malkachoa wears off.
Existential dread sets in. Welcome to my daily life. Like, I don't know what to do when someone asks me a question like that. Like, I don't know. Is anything? Fuck. Huh?
A small white mushroom. I have heard it called snowcap in these lands.
Oh.
It can reveal the true nature of many things.
Oh. You're a master, you said? The man traces your inadvertent glance at his scars. He smiles politely.
A teacher, not an owner. Zawa is a free man. Well, as free as any of us.
Oh, all right. I still don't understand why you were in that barrel.
I was freeing myself from vanity.
Glazed scars, my favorite. Did he say sanity or vanity?
Consider, how can one be vain who is bathed in the smell of dead fish?
There's a proud glint in his eyes. Well, it helps to be this beautiful. Flips cape. Choose for, my lord. Yeah. Yeah.
I had the idea when I passed this way earlier. I am pleased with the results so far.
Oh, okay. He smiles at a woman whose head is swiveled towards him as she passes by, a look of revulsion on her face. Distracted, her toe catches on a stone and she nearly falls on her face. He claps his hands together. Lady fall down.
Yes, quite pleased.
Lady fall. Come on, man. Do you often smear yourself with fish?
Gods, no. What a way to travel the world.
Well, I don't know.
The usual way is to smear yourself with the ashes of the dead.
Oh.
But they do not burn their dead here, so I have to make do with what the land provides.
He sniffs the air.
The cold seems to conquer the smell. Even now, the scent hides itself. Disappointing.
Those scars are from battle? You want to know how I got these scars? Zua glances down at his body.
From battle, yes. I left them upon my enemies.
He points at various patches of crisscrossing scars.
These were struck against fear. These against pleasure. These against hatred. Those down there against greed and doubt. And these...
He points to his face.
These were for vanity.
You made those scars?
I cannot take credit for all of them, but I did most of the good ones.
His mouth perks.
I put them there in battle to remind myself what is real and what is not.
Hello, Marcus.
Our worst enemies are inventions of the mind, pleasure, fear. When we see them for what they are, we become unstoppable.
Cool, and you've achieved this?
I feel I have been close, but never for more than an instant. In the moment when the pain is sharpest, the world becomes clear. In that moment, I am a match for anyone.
Oh. I don't have anything against Americans myself. Plenty of great people like you guys, but the politics are pretty fucked up. The politics are absolutely fucked up, and my least favorite part of living in this... Well, one of my least favorite parts of living in this country. Yeah. I literally can't talk to my dad around election time because I'll lose my mind. Your wounds must have caused you to suffer greatly.
Of course. I am fortunate to have suffered so much. If I did not suffer, I would not aspire to free myself from it.
Oh.
I would wander from one unfulfilling goal to the next. More wealth, a better station. My soul would wither.
Oh.
But to search for a place beyond suffering's reach is to nurture the soul, to harden it against the elements.
Are you trying to say that you must endure? And enduring grow strong?
Suffering is the greatest gift the gods have given us, their most beautiful, perfect creation. It is the hand that turns the wheel.
His eyes gleam as though looking upon an old and beloved friend. And now Zahao is starting to seem like my kind of dude. You don't seem like you're from around here.
I was visiting a monastery not far from here. I found it empty, but I met a messenger as I left.
Oh?
He carried a call for aid. Seeing that he would find no monks at the monastery, I chose to go in their place.
Hippie LSDing monk.
Zawa is no longer young, but in combat he is still the greatest of the Takan people. It seemed only right that he should go.
Stalwart hired me, too.
I would not say I am hired. I seek no wage, and I promise no result.
Oh.
I have chosen a path, and my spoils come from walking it.
An uneasy frown settles on his face, almost a wince.
And this fortress, this Durgan's battery, its people are gone. Zawa would know why.
Oh, well, if you're looking for the White Forge, I could use your help. Zua's face tilts upward, his eyes fixing on the sky. He remains motionless, entranced. At length, he blinks as if awakening and looks back at you. He shrugs cheerily. How do you shrug cheerily? Huh.
If one wishes to swim, it is no time to argue with the current.
What?
We are here together, in this moment, because a perfect force has willed it. Who is Zawa to argue?
He looks you squarely in the eyes, and for once, they do not drift.
I will walk with you so long as the gods wish it so.
Cool. Let's be on our way then. Can I look at you? No? Okay. Well, he's a monk. Monk? Nopers. Spoiler, he's a monk. Nopers. Cool. I guess I'll just send him away. Bye. Monks actually kick ass. Woo, jerky. Wait. Oh. That's something I can make. I thought it was something I could cook with. But are they late game powerhouses? Stalwart Fishery. Hello? Y'all got any fish? Or do you just keep them all outside? Whoop. Fishery guard? But monks, barbarians, and rogues all have a problem with staying alive for the first 10 levels or so.
Perhaps
Back to work, everyone. No time for dallying.
Aloth doesn't like the fishery.
A fine thing you reached us when you did. They would have burned the fishery next, mark my words.
He wraps your hand in a sturdy handshake. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Handshake is fine. I was like, what is he wrapping my hand with?
And the last thing this lot needs is another excuse to knock off early.
He raises his voice at this last remark and glowers around the room. The other fisher folk look studiously away and focus on mending nets, gutting fish, and sorting the day's catch. Oh god, gutting fish. Sorry. Oh look, my old boss. I can't imagine why they'd be in any hurry. He looks as if he's trying not to breathe. Oh, honey.
Anyway, excuse the mess. If there's something you need, the clerk can get you sorted.
No leaving while ogres attack. He raises a graying eyebrow at a man sorting various stocks and supplies near the back of the room.
Just watch your step if you have a mind to look around. The floors are slick and none too pleasant to fall on.
I've got questions about the fishery.
Been running it 4 decades now. I reckon I can tell you what you want to know.
Seems like a big operation.
It may stink of fish guts, but there's no place more critical to Stalwart's survival.
He nods, a blush of pride rising above his beard.
Herds come and go, so there's seasons when our catch sustains the village.
He glances around the fishery, bustling with activity and warm with the heat of the cook fire.
But try telling these folk as much. We go home each day covered to the elbows in fish oil and entrails, reeking of our work.
His eyes soften with the gaze of a stern but loving father. Also, I believe this is Matt Mercer. Again. Aloth forces a smile. Charming.
Stalwart's shrinking, but it would disappear if we lost the fishers. I drive him hard, but I can't afford to do otherwise.
Like, that's gotta be Matt Mercer, again. Are we talking about actual happy prospector gold digging or the other kind of gold digging? Oh, the prospector kind of gold digging is the reality show that they're talking about, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. What do you do here?
Just about everything. I track the day's catches and see that our nets and hooks are in working order.
He crosses his arms over his broad chest, throwing his shoulders back.
My family's been in charge of the fishery since the early days of Stalwart. I know the best spots to find frost diver and iron-tooth pike, and I make sure we don't overfish the speckleback.
Yet we do have a lot of the other kind of gold digger shows also. Mostly 90 Day Fiancé. I mean... That's all I wanted to know.
Need anything else?
Bye! A clerk? What do I buy fish from you? I just saw a bubblefish. A bubblefish? I wasn't expecting anyone to come by the fishery for a while. Guess that's the proper way to go about it, really. Carry on like it's business as usual. Shitty reality shows is like the one thing that unites all the countries. True. Let me see what you have. Of course. Bubblefish look like cartoon critters. I feel like I've heard of bubblefish, but now I'm trying to... Hold, let me Google this. Let me Google this, because... I swear... Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear. Goodness gracious. Nah, I got it. I see. Yeah. I want one. No thanks. We got some glowfish the other day, though, so that was fun. My dad got some fish, because his fish tank had like 4 fish in it. So, he got some fish, and there was one that I really wanted, and absolutely could not get, as much as I wanted it. It was a... now I'm gonna sound like an American, because I don't know how to pronounce the second part of its name, but it was a dinosaur... Bashir? Is that how you say it? Hold please. How do you pronounce this fish name? Bashir.
Bashir. Bashir.
Bashir. I used to have a betta fish. I used to have a betta fish also. Now, my mom is the only one who has one. Bashir? Yeah. It's Bicchir. Bashir. But basically, it's like an old fish, and it looked great, and I loved it. It was teeny, but they grow up to like 18 inches. You should talk to my wife. It's her passion, and she has a few hundred fishies, about 40 different species. Yeah, my problem is I'm lazy, and so I know that I wouldn't be able to care for fish properly, and so I don't get any. But, you know. Not everyone has that same mindset. Of going, ah, yes, I won't actually care for these the way they need to be cared for.
I'll find it without your help. Not give it up, you hear me?
I hear you. Who are you?
Charlatans, I'll...
Hey. There should be another new friend around this area. Someplace on the road, if I recall? A dwarf paces with his head down and arms crossed, only stopping to hurl glances at the building behind him. His face is smeared dark with grime, and soot falls from his beard as he mumbles to himself. Like walking around the village?
Work my hands into a bloody stumps in this place, and for what?
He kicks at a mound of dirty snow.
Start with nothing, leave with less.
He extends his arms out. Hey. Who are you yelling at?
At idiots, that's who. And I'm as much to blame for believing them.
The dwarf wrinkles his nose, nostrils flaring like a horse. Oh.
Well, good riddance. Should have never settled here in the first place. Some things you mean to leave behind, come to find out you packed them away. But I'm not leaving until I recover what's mine. They can't deny me again, not after this.
Okran gestures at the burnt-out buildings.
Those sweet-tongued priests look Took my heirlooms, buried the memory of my past, they said. Now I don't even have that. The priests. Only ones here. They occupied the temple some time ago, picking at desperate folk like vultures. Those priests, Andra's dog, said the goddess would forgive, that some things are best left to be forgotten. He nods toward the empty temple. Their leader, Lafta, I believed her words. Another one of them, a gift bearer, took my medallion. He closes his stocky hand into a fist. And now they won't tell me where it is! Why won't they tell you? Because they think they know better, that's why. I said it was the only way I'd forget. What did you want to forget about your past? That was a different life, better days. Until... Okran closes his eyes and shakes his head. Motes of soot fall onto his hunched shoulders. My keyboard is taking forever to dry. Did you get it wet again? It's my burden to bear, not yours. I thought to cast it away, but the memories I lost were all the wrong ones. What else did you give the priests? I put it in the dishwasher. Again? I thought you did that the last time I streamed. Which was like a week ago. Over a week ago. And if it's taken over a week to dry, then big yike. The dwarf casts a measuring look at you. He quickly turns his head away and nods. Yeah. You'd understand its value. My armor, a set finer than I'd ever seen, but worthless to an old dwarf. I'd have traded it for the medallion, but fool that I was, I gave them both. Maybe there's something I can do? Not the kind of talk that I've grown used to these last few years, I admit. The priests may pretend otherwise, but folks here tend to look only after themselves. I'd be surprised if they return it willingly. They believed it's a sacred duty to cast the offerings to the goddess in some place where they'll be forgotten. Better to find where they dropped them, I think. Cool. What's Lafta's role in all of this? She leads that group of crows. They took over the temple as folks started to leave, came to unburden those that sought to forget their misery here, they say. Tell me about the medallion. It belonged to my sister. It was just a pretty trinket to her. To me, the dwarf cast his gaze down. It'll be fine, and yes, again, my girl decided to feed it a screwdriver? Oh. She was the last of my family. At least that still acted like family to me. Okay, goodbye. I don't expect luck to grace me now, but if you find anything, I'll be here. Count on it. He gives you a vigorous nod. The drink, I mean. I see. That makes a lot more sense, actually.
Oh, it's working! Yes! I can't believe it! It's really... Oh...
The dwarven woman looks at you, a disappointed expression on her face. In her hand is a large rectangular box covered in strange dials and symbols. I get that reaction a lot. Turns out my keyboard has a low tolerance for alcohol. Me too, probably. I get that reaction a lot.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so rude. I'm Ista. I heard we have you to thank for clearing out the ogres. I'm glad Stalwart survived. It would have been a disappointing trip up here otherwise.
Bye. Bye. What's that device you're holding?
My ore locating divination tool. Well, that's what it will be. I have to calibrate it. Right now it seems to think you're a copper deposit.
Oh, I am. Good night, Bleach Black Cat. Don't burn down the village. I'll do my best.
My Animancer contacts did suggest that a particular strong soul essence might interfere. I'm more interested in minerals in any case.
Maybe I do have a strong soul.
I suppose that's possible. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, unfortunately.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to recreate the instruments that first led the Pargrin dwarves to this mountain. This is my latest prototype.
Oh.
Centuries ago, dwarves carrying tools just like this one followed their readings to what is now the battery. If I can recreate their work, then I may be able to find ore deposits elsewhere.
Oh.
I was hoping to test it, but my arrival was delayed by word of the ogre attack. I haven't been able to find anyone to venture up the mountain since.
Well, I'm not a scientist. I could go up the mountain for you.
Really? That'd be wonderful. I just have to adjust the device, you see.
Her hand moves swiftly over the box, adjusting knobs and dials.
It should point you toward metal deposits. We already know the battery rests on some rich veins, but I was hoping to get a reading of the surrounding mountainside. If you can follow the readings to ore and bring back a sample, I can use it to refine the device.
Sure.
Thanks ever so much for this.
Sure. Why not? I'm taking all their fish. I'm taking all their fish. Okay. Oh. Oh? I thought this place was supposed to be empty. Hello? Veins course under this woman's pale skin like icy fissures, yet, when she speaks, her voice flows warm and soothing. Speaking of shit that breaks immersion, a metal detector is kind of a stretch. Yeah. Andra welcomes you into her embrace. Her features soften with compassion. We are here to ease the pain of your past, ready to take your burdens. With a thin smile, she nods. If you let the goddess help with your hardships, of course. Tell me about Andra. Andra's the goddess of redemption, deep like an ocean and gentle as a mother. She's here to relieve her children of their darkest burdens. We came here to aid the villagers, to heal the wounds of the past that fester in their souls. I thought Andra was the goddess of loss and mourning, not redemption. That's, the priestess crosses her arms and shifts her weight. Common notion? Others may believe so, but the goddess's mysteries are profound. Her true power lies in redeeming your loss and regret. Was there something else you wanted to talk about? Not shady at all. I want to know about the gift bearers. Gift bearers do Andra's most valued work. They carry the material burdens of unfortunate souls into her embrace so that the goddess may help them forget. I want to ask you about Okran's heirloom. The dwarf already asked. We gave him the counsel he needed. Slight irritation sharpens her tone. She seems to catch herself, modulating her voice back to a pleasant timbre. And, naturally, we'll do what we can for you, too. Ask what you will. He wants it back. She brings her hands together and nods. Ah, Okran, how often we let the shadows of the past become a burden even to others. That medallion, it weighs on Okran's mind. You're so kind to help, but what he really needs is to cast away those memories. No right of appeal then, how convenient. Isn't that for him to decide? I mean, metal detectors work by generating a magnetic field which then gets deformed by metal deposits, which a sensor then picks up. I feel like if this world understood electromagnetism enough to conceive of metal detection tech, it would probably have all sorts of other electric and magnetic tech. True, probably. He did. He understood the solace that the goddess can give to those like him. It was explained to him that many have second thoughts, but one does not withdraw something offered to a goddess. In time, the memories fade, and they come to see the wisdom of their original pledge. His belongings, his past, now rest in Andra's realm, to be forgotten so that the wounds of the soul may heal. This is the will of the goddess. I can be aggressive. Be aggressive. Let's suppose he has moved on. Tell me where his heirloom is. He hasn't, and that's the point. Lofta crosses her arms. Besides, you have no authority here. I wonder what the village's leader would have to say about that. You think we don't act in accordance with the local customs? The village knows we're here to help the unfortunate, like Okran. They trust us. I mean, I can keep asking for a long time. A flash of color invades the priestess's pale skin. I see there's no dissuading you, and you seem, she glances you over, A person of will. Very well. Ogren's heirloom was taken by Ixtili, chosen gift-bearer among us, to be cast away as an offering to Andra. Only he knows where. She pauses and looks at you intently. You could ask him yourself, but he's on a trek through the mountains of Durgan's Battery. If you run into Ixtili, I tell him he has urgent duties to attend here. It's hard to believe that only the gift-bearer knows where Andra's offerings are cast away. Strikes a pose and shakes his tampons. Pom-poms, I mean. Similar. Have you tried Red Dead Redemption 2? You use a metal detector to find coins, lost jewelry, arrowheads, and fossils. It works great, but it doesn't pick up the Civil War cannon left next to it. Not metal. It's actually made of bees. Huh, Maisha? Yeah, she says bees. Maisha? Hey, baby. Hi, baby. She's so sleepy. Is it? Our goddess frees us from our earthly burdens. It's best if only one of us knows where they are. Where they are taken, lest we all end up suffering under their weight. Oh, bees. I thought you said D's. I was waiting for the nuts to drop. Okay, bye. D's nuts. I mean, it's hard to tell a D's nuts joke without Karoshi or Valet being the one to say it. Okay. Oh! As you step outside, the heavy wooden door of the temple slams shut behind you. You hear someone barring it from the other side. It sounds like the priests have engaged in an agitated conversation. You get the sense that they are discussing you, but you're also certain that the door is too thick to eavesdrop through, although there may be other places nearby where you'd stand a better chance. Ooh. Yes, 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 yes. Eavesdrop! 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 The wooden shutters of the temple's window close tight, muffle a set of voices coming from within the building. You can't quite make sense of the murmur, but cracking a shutter open would likely help. A rusty iron latch holds the window shutters closed. With care, you should be able to unfasten it without being noticed. I stole Valet's. Have you ever heard of E10 the other day? Was discussing upcoming video games with an American streamer. He never saw it coming. Oh no. You carefully begin to lift the latch from its metal hook. Halfway there, the rusted iron resists with a screech. You freeze, listening to the voices in hopes the priest didn't hear. Their conversation continues, uninterrupted. I'm gonna put some oil on it. You grab the latch and apply just the right amount of oil, nudging the metal until its rust gives way without a sound. Carefully, you pull the window shutters open enough to let the voices flow through. Mine, what are you talking about? Wait, was it Karoshi's? Probably. Well, somebody said E10 D's nuts. So, you hear a man speaking, his tone agitated. You do that? Hope the mountains will do it? What if the sentence cuts as if the man were speaking to all sides of the room? Pose she tells them instead. What then? You recognize Lafta's voice responding. Why would she? And with all those dangers near the battery, our gift-bearer won't delay. I expect... The man interrupts her. You always expect. Look where that's taken us. A dying village, ogres of the walls. Ixtli's not back yet, and now I have to do his pet... His voice drops and seethes, muffling what he has to say. He's the D's Nuts master after all. True. Regardless, his reaction was priceless. After a moment, Laughter replies. Do you think I wanted this? That I could have known in advance? A pause ensues, its tension growing until the priestess's voice cuts it in half. We can't wait for him. We must fish out the last batch quickly. After that, we'll decide. The man responds in a broken voice, barely audible. You only distinguish the last words. In that russet wood pond, I'll go. Their exchange seems to end. Cautiously, you step away from the window of Andra's temple. Wish I'd thought to clip it. I mean, clips like those are great. These waters? Wait, what waters? Oh, the russet wood. Ah. Marshmallow, can I help you? She giving me a look. Yes. What is it, my dear? Well, they stopped trying to put out the house. Must. Oh. I guess let's go to the russet wood. Hello? Hello? What's out here? What's out here?
Oh, ready to sleep like the dead.
I'll grant you that animancy has had its failures, Balreach among them. But does that warrant attacks on innocent practitioners? Superstitious kith have spilled their share of blood.
That's no comparison. Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the Law College.
Or we could enjoy a glass of wine and a comfortable silence.
He doesn't want to debate. Same, Aloth. I hate debating. Ringerberries. Oh look, my kitty followed Eder. That's cute. God, this place is... Oh. A bitter spirit?
Oh.
Well, time to fight some bitter spirits. Eder, where you going? Eder? Yoink. Yoink. Tin hat. Oh. Oh! That's something. Hello. This simple shrine is covered in a thick layer of snow, fallen leaves, and feathers. A pair of curving bones flank the altar. Let's look at it. The shrine does not appear to be frequented very often, though traces of old candle wax line the edges of the stone. Under a dusting of frost, you notice a rectangular section of the altar's surface that seems to be cleaner than the rest, as if something once rested here. I'm gonna touch it! Oh. You feel a tingle run up your arms as you set your fingers to the altar. In the instants after, the wind seems to die down, the sounds of the wilderness growing muted to your hearing. Then you hear a sudden low growl, quickly joined by more. A vision strikes you like a sudden memory, though it is unbound by time or place. Within a sea of darkness you see a great beast, formless save for its gleaming fangs. It growls and snaps with increasing desperation and savagery, and for a moment you feel its rage is your own. A possessive fury that tears at you. I almost thought that said furry. Alright. Something has been taken, your territory threatened, and the price for it will be blood. The vision fades just as swiftly as it came. The altar stands silent and still, and the air fills again with the occasional trill of bird song. Well. The furry. Okay. I guess we'll keep heading this way. Eventually we gotta run into that guy. Landslide. Oh! Oh dear. Some boots. Boots of speed! Boots. How is it possible to feel tired after 9 hours of sleep? What's next on the docket? Are you jumping directly into Pillars 2? I might. Yeah, probably. 9 hours is generally too much, which makes you feel tired. Yeah. It's hard to find the sweet spot of sleeping. Where are my speed boots? Where are my speed boots? Aha. Boots of speed. Who doesn't have boots? Who wants to be fast? Eder? Fast tank. I still maintain we play Fallout New Vegas next. Fair. Speed boots didn't help him. How old is Valet? He's 25? Yeah. I remembered. These stones are strangely warm to the touch, though most of the runes are indecipherable. A few look like names. Oh, graves. Oh. You should be fine with 7 hours of sleep? Is it just based on age? Oh. A group of elves stands in a scattered ring around an ogre, but they do not appear to be engaged in battle. The ogre is bound with a rope, and one of the elves tugs harshly on the line tied around the ogre's neck. But Tyranny, it's the next game they made before PoE 2, and you get to play an evil-ass queen. Age is a major factor, yes? Oh. Interesting. Tyranny is so incredibly good. I don't own Tyranny, though. This is pointless, beast. You won't get anywhere being stubborn. The ogre only snorts angrily and pulls back on the rope. 2 other elves prod him somewhat timidly with their poleaxes. The ogre does not budge. Hey, Vamrel. One of the elves has turned to look at you, motioning at the man occupied with the ogre. The elves turn to look at you, hands falling to their weapons. Vamrel gives a final sharp yank on the rope before he turns as well. Punch the nearest elf! Well, I know something that Valet would do. What are you doing? This creature will accompany us to Wastrand. We've had some trouble on the roads, but having an ogre along should put an end to it. I purchased him from some slave hunters not far from here, looking to recoup their expenses, I expect. He grunts, not sure he's worth quite so much coin. I'd buy it for you, but I just gave my mate £280 and I don't think Steam or GOG accepts lint as a form of payment. Is that pounds or is that euros? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Or is it something else? Look. I don't know money. That's euros? I guess it does look like an E, huh? That's how I try to remember. Fallout New Vegas also lets you be horribly evil, and I assure you love the companions. I don't know. We'll have to see. Do I punch an elf? I mean, they did technically buy a slave, so that's not my favorite. But also, I'm an elf lover. Punch the elf! I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... There's 7 of them. Yeah, okay. I am a dwarf after all. Might 18. You stride forward purposefully and knock the elf flat with one solid blow to the jaw. The other elves turn, startled. As they heft their weapons, the bound ogre takes advantage of the commotion and hauls backwards, tearing the rope free of his captor's hands. With a triumphant roar, the ogre pulls apart the bindings on his arms. Stop that, ogre, but don't damage my property, and bring me that fool's head. The ogre wants a fight too? Bitch, you want fight too? I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this. Oh man, I basically set him free and he's like, cool, now I'll kill everyone. Pretty rude, to be honest. Well, the ogre exploded. Hey, could you do me a flavor?
Lose 10. Let's have it out!
Owie. Owie, my bones. I'm being bullied.
That's it!
Are you summon? Oh, good, he summoned skeletons.
Brave thou.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. Ooh.
Oh, ready to sleep like the dead.
This is like that one time in Disco Elysium where I spent the better part of 2 real-world hours talking an NPC into giving me a sandwich and then I stomped on it. Oh god. The betrayal. Ooh, fancy. Take it all. Take it all.
Right.
I wasn't hugely impressed with the story or any of the henchmen in Fallout New Vegas. I mean, it's absolutely better than Fallout 3 and 4, but to me at least that's a very low bar. Fair. I've never played any Fallout game, so I have no real frame of reference.
It looks safe.
What looks safe? Aloth? Oh. As you walk toward the frozen pond, a figure appears through the mist. Kneeling down next to a hole in the ice, the figure picks up a large chest and throws it into the water without hesitation. The figure looks around. You glimpse a face you've seen before. Zettel? One of Lafta's acolytes pulls a hood over his head and throws a leather bag over his shoulder. Without looking back, he walks away in the direction of Stalwart Village. Oh, well, you peeps know the Let It Go song from Frozen. That's the only song I know from Frozen. That's the only song, right? My girl introduced me to a cover version called Fuck It All. Cloudy water is visible through a large hole cut through the thick ice. It is larger than a fishing hole, wider than a broadset amal. Stirred, the surface of the water laps against the layered ice. You reach out to test the water. It nips at your fingers with every ripple, quickly numbing your hand after a few seconds. Inspect the area. You carefully inspect your surroundings. Animal tracks are plentiful, but what appear to be the footprints of Kith are also present near the hole. Looking closer into the hole, you notice a jagged ring of frost adhering to its walls. It has been rebroken, perhaps more than once. Look through the water to the bottom of the pond. The water swirls silty? Oh yeah, silty and nearly opaque. You attempt to see through the murk, but can make out nothing in particular. Time to dive in! Who will dive in? Ooh. Bulwark against the elements. Cast Bulwark against the elements before diving in. Yes, please. Have Aloth cast it. Aloth begins to draw energy out of the ether and into a grimoire. There's a sudden flash of light from the open page, and you are bathed in a protective aura. I'm done with Bethesda for a while. It occurred to me that 90% of the action in the Fallout Scrolls is collecting junk and managing your inventory. I love to collect junk. I love collecting junk. You dip your hand into the water. You can feel its ripples climbing up your skin, but you notice no change in temperature, as if the water itself had become lukewarm. The cold, it seems, is no longer a threat. Who will dive in? Eder. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I not click Eder? Why is Aloth jumping in? Aloth dives into the water and disappears into the turbulent darkness. Its embrace, however, feels lukewarm and almost welcoming. Protected by the spell, Aloth manages to swim with ease to the bottom of the pond. Is it because he cast it just on himself? Or what? I hope the elf drowns. Filet! You take that back. Directly below the hole at the very bottom, Aloth's hands find a heavy object made of wood and metal. They are chests, small but heavy. Aloth starts to bring them up to the surface, one by one, struggling to carry their weight through the water. After a heroic effort, Aloth comes out of the frozen pond. You let a few minutes pass to recover from the ordeal, and then you're ready to inspect your findings. The chests are marked with symbols of Andre. You grab one of them and pry its lid open to reveal its contents. Inside, all you see are rocks. Aloth is my favorite henchpeep in this game. Eder is close, though. I love Aloth. You shake the surprise off and grab another chest. The same results greet you after opening it. The more rocks and nothing of value. Something is assuredly amiss. As proof of your findings, you take one of the empty chests with you. Lol, rocks. I found some rocks. It's just like, Charlie Brown Christmas. Or not Christmas, Halloween. I got a rock. Christmas, fuck. Where's my brain at? Not here. She don't exist. Where's the rock I took? Can I even look at it? Guess not. Burning stone. Well, clearly this was a trap of some kind? A red herring, mayhap? I don't know why, but I really like these text parts of the game. I do too. Well, I can take everything but the camping supply. Actually, I should just camp. I should just camp now. Because, you know, everyone was feeling tired, or at least I was. A Dargul? A Vampire? A Dargul? Felissa? I don't know why Felissa. I did save. I quick saved. The burning stone is what's needed for Magrin's fire in the palace. Save. Oh, you just did, yeah. Gently with the fingers. They're the best part. I don't want... A slow smile creeps across her face at your approach. The other men and women turn to look at you, their mouths filthy with blood and gobbets of flesh. Oh, hello. Well, hello there, beautiful. What brings you to this part of the russet wood? Oh, you know, chillin' with my friends. What brings you out here? The god of death has willed that we are to remain here, servants of the pallid night. There's a path to the wheel that some stray from, patrons of animancy, the very old, the blindly lucky. We set them right. and Bareth allows us to consume them, that we might continue his work until it's decided that we too have overstayed. But until then, we relish the journey. Oh, okay, I'm just exploring. Oh, how nice. She's staring at you intently now and doesn't appear to have heard your answer. I've never tasted Orlan flesh before. I wonder if boiling you first would get rid of all that fur. She licks her lips. Are you crazy? If you boil me, you lose all the flavor. You want to peel the skin off with a... Hiravia shifts his eyes back and forth. I should think more before I talk. Remind me. Come on, man. Attack. 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 When in doubt, attack.
Aye?
Yes, fire. Burn. Uh-oh. He immediately got charmed. Could you guys not attack Aloth, please? Thank you.
Need something?
God, everyone getting charmed over here. Aloth, you good? Not charmed for a second? Cool. I'm gonna turn you into a pig.
That didn't work. Need to try something.
Woo! Pelagina! And she's going down.
If you're holding any...
Come on.
Did you not turn anybody into a pig? Oh wait, you did! Pig! Yes! Excellent! Pig! Yes! Pig! Oh, that's so good! That's fantastic, actually. I love that.
Get back on your feet. We need you. That's it.
Pray.
Look at this pig! Eddar's getting attacked by a pig. Oh, he turned back into a vampire. Boo. Boo, bring back the pig. Boo.
Fight on, my friends.
Bring back the pig. Also, I got knocked out, so that's great. They're gonna knock out Eddard. Jesus Christ. You've got some healy stuff, right? I don't know what stuff is healy. The other day I passed two Krav Maga knobheads on my way home. One of them yelled "nice tat" at me scornfully, so I stopped, turned around, and responded, "Do I know you, young man?" He was visibly surprised. He fucking answered no, so I asked him if he made a habit out of complimenting strange older men on the street and told him I really wasn't interested to find a boy his own age. It was perfect. This is healing, right? Yeah, that's healing. Ooh, this gonna be bad. This gonna be bad.
Get up, Towhead. You've been through worse.
Oh, this gonna be real bad. Sometimes you just ace a situation. True. This is gonna be a bad.
How may I help? Lava will be on seek.
Ooh. Hey, Kana. You might as well swap weapons, bud. They coming for you. Ooh, they really coming for you, boy. Aloth, could you? Did he just say Ligma?
This isn't going as I...
Need something? Consider it dead.
Oh my god.
Our giant has been overwhelmed.
At least he summoned some skeletons before it happened. Ligma? What's Ligma? Ligma balls! Sorry.
Make the bastards rue that one!
I don't have balls. I deceived you.
That's not very helpful.
You can still have balls figuratively? Yeah, I don't think I do, though. Figuratively. You goddamn tease, here I was already licking my lips in anticipation. Sorry, man, I don't have balls. I'm gonna go somewhere and be violently ill. Why?
Hi. Lavaru beyond seek.
Nothing, just something I ate. I see. Of course.
That's it.
Of course. I mean, God, look at the wreckage. I thought you were playing on easy mode. Is this place too high level? I got overwhelmed. They took down my tank. Very rude. They kept charming people. Also very rude.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Okay. Everybody okay? Yeah, everybody get up. Everybody's fine. We just got broken ribs. No, bruised ribs. Sprained wrist. Wrenched knee. Ouchie. And another wrenched knee. Ouchie. Well, the game even said, do you want to increase the difficulty? What the hell is this? Right? I'm technically over-leveled for this place. So... yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Many of these frozen corpses are missing fingers or have had chunks of flesh cut out from their thighs and torsos. Cool. Love that. Ooh, vegetables. I believe this fight was intended for level 8. I'm level 9. Them's good eating. Oh!
Let's go.
Well, why not? Fuck it. Oh! Kana, I forgot to swap you back to your gun! You're gonna have to disengage. You're gonna...
Right away.
You're gonna have to disengage right now.
That's it.
Young man.
I have them.
Oh, shit. Oh, Aloth. Hello? Can we, if you could just assist. The wizard?
Die!
Okay. Everybody's fine. It's cool. We're fine. Ooh. One of these had Adra on him.
Sure.
Sure. I guess this here is the cave of the ogres? Ooh, more camping supplies. Well, I'll probably need those. White March 1 zone leveling is a bit daft. Each area jumps by 2 levels. Stalwart Village is about level 4. The zone just east of it is level 6, and this place is level 8. Kept out at level 12 inside the fortress. Ooh. I mean, just how much leveling did they think you're doing here? Oop. Big lad.
Brave Dalf. I have it.
I got your kneecaps! It's meant to be played alongside the main game content. Your kneecaps are mine! Ooh, I got chicken! Whoops. Good thing Baby isn't down here. She loves chicken. I can make a sweet pie, but I still can't make cookies. Because I need egg. Where am I gonna get an egg? I see. So this is like their cave? It's probably safe to go in there, right?
Slowly now.
What do you get if you call an ent a pussy? Content? Ooh, that dragon skull thing looks kinda cool. Not gonna lie. That looks rad as fuck.
There's no accounting for taste.
What do you mean, Aloth? You don't like it? I think it's cool as fuck. This petrified skull is as cold and hard as stone. Wax tears dribble from the eye sockets. I mean, do you not agree? Also, look at the glowing mushrooms. Ooh. Hey. Look at all these glowing mushrooms. Holy shit. There's so many. Hell yeah, disarm the trap.
Finished.
Hell yeah, disarm the trap. Smoke them. I want to look around. Besides, I couldn't smoke anything. My lungs wouldn't have it. I bet you'll be lit as fuck. Probably. This cave is big. Oh. Don't overcook it. Don't overcook what? You mean stop before it turns black? I'm so lucky. Oh. God damn it. I wanted to eavesdrop on the ogres. An ice chute. An ice chute? I'm gonna save. Hello? A wide shaft snakes deep underground. Did I say snakes or shakes? Because I literally don't know and it just came out of my mouth. The lip is surrounded by scattered refuse and half-gnawed carcasses, but wisps of light wink along the walls below. Yet the chute disappears into darkness. Peering into the depths, all you can see are shattered bones and streaks of frozen sludge stuck in the ice. A rancid odor of rotted meat wafts from the chute. Inspect your surroundings. The ice that varnishes the chute feels slick and smooth. It won't offer any traction. The faint echoes from the depths suggest that it's a long way down. However, you notice a thick stalagmite nearby. They look sturdy enough to hold a rope and grappling hook. Well, why not? You secure your hook to a thick, solid-looking stalagmite, giving the rope a tug for good measure. It holds, and you cast the free end into the darkness of the chute. I guess let's climb down. Yeah, that looks stable. You grab the rope and plant your feet as best you can against the slippery ice. You lower yourself slowly, seeking out rough patches and ribs in the marbled and filth-streaked ice. After several minutes, the mouth of the chute disappears above you. The climb tests your patience more than your strength, forcing you to choose your footholds carefully. Until the chute opens into a wide cavern around you. You lower yourself hand over hand, keeping your half-numbed fingers wrapped around the rope. You still can't see the bottom, but as you look around, a glint of light catches your eye. You see a small outcropping clinging to the wall nearby. Skeletal remains cluster on the edge, and between the bones you detect a glimmer. The edge of the outcropping is just close enough that you might be able to swing toward it. I'm gonna give it a shot. You heave your weight from side to side, building momentum. The rope creaks under the increased stress, but the ledge is almost within reach. You swing once more. As your fingers brush the outcropping, a loud crack resonates down the chute, and the rope gives beneath your weight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So Twitch just made a deal with the NMPA, and surprise to nobody anywhere, the deal protects Twitch from copyright disputes, but does nothing to protect content creators, nor does it in any way change what content creators can play on stream. That sounds about right. You experience a panicked moment of free fall before the rope snags again. While you can't see all the way to the mouth of the chute, you guess that your grappling hook dug its claws into a ridge in the ice just in time. It's holding. For now. You tighten your grip about the rope and consider your options as the rope creaks softly overhead. I'm gonna go secure it again. You decide to anchor the hook to a new support. From here, you can't tell how secure the rope is, but you suspect that any sudden weight change or fumbling about could dislodge the rope and send you crashing down. Who will you send to climb the rope and secure the grappling hook? Ed. You watch Eder climb up the rope. It creaks and moans at every pull. Eder tries to keep the rope steady, but it swings wildly. Suddenly, the rope slips. You hear Eder curse. Uh-oh. NMPA, National Music Publishers Association. Basically, the copyrights enforcement arm of the Record Industry Association of America. As you begin to plummet, you experience a brief moment of clarity and the chance to take decisive action. What do? Nothing, I guess. Brace for impact! Christ almighty. The hook tumbles from its anchor above you. You pick up speed, wind whistling past your ears and a scream tearing from your throat. You slam against jagged rocks and hard ice, tumbling down the narrow tunnel as the world spins around you. With a final crash, the chute spits you out into an open cavern. Game over, man. Game over. I knew it would end this way. Down a chute. Oh god, look at... Oh. Hello? Oh. I just thought they wanted to be friends. I thought they wanted to be friends. And he broke his head. He's got a concussion. Oh. Oh. This is gonna be probably bad.
Faith thou shalt not believe.
Oh god, this is definitely bad. I mean, I saved before.
Brave Dalfilathili.
Be very careful. If memory serves, henchpeeps die forever. They get 5 injuries. One, two, three, 4. Eddar's gonna die. Eddar, don't die. Don't die. That would be very, very bad.
I feel. These ones are it. That's it.
Brave Dalfilathili.
Always at the last second, he's like, skeletons! You know what would have been great 2 seconds ago? Skeletons. God. Ooh. A troll hide belt. With regen. That could be good. Eddar, what? You know what? I'm gonna give you this regen belt, because I think it's way better than what you got. Hell yeah. She's already got a belt. Here, have a belt.
Sure.
Cool. We're all gonna rest here. Rest here? Oh. Half asleep, a tide of deafening whispers assail you, chipping away at your senses, at your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! Hey! You gotta stop it with that. I just about punched you to snap you out of it.
Hey.
You were saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
He was gonna punch me. I mean, I understand, but rude. What happened to the bucket of cold water? That would be terrible in this place. What would I do without a friend to punch me?
Well, it's nice to feel needed. I'd have woke you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Meyerwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
Thanks, Eddar.
Laying low.
Might as well look around. See what's down here. Ooh. Yoink. Come on, kitty. Water? Not a lot of... Oh, another dead ogre. Interesting. More water? A skeleton just chilling in it? It's all ogre for him. Me. This is me.
Found something.
Cool. Oh, Andra Tara. Andra's tooth. Oh, pearls. Loots. Yeah, I'm just gonna loot myself. Another dead ogre hooker. Could be Jack the Ogre Ripper. Oh no! Oh, look at all these fish. These are some big fish. Oh. 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 Okay. Fireball. It's probably fine. We're fine. It's fine. Oh, you paralyzed me, you bitch.
Let's go.
Ooh. Rude. God, these guys. Are these not kobolds? I remember them from PoE 2. I didn't know they showed up in PoE 1. No, these are fish dudes. They're fishy. And I'm taking their liver. Mmm. Delicious.
Nice and quiet.
Liver. Camping supplies. Accidentally pressed the pause button, because that's what I do. Does your cat dude have AI behavior? Just saw him gawking around. He should. Yeah. Oh, I guess he's set to crowd control. And defend self. No, you were supposed to be aggressive.
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah, be aggressive. We talked about this. When in doubt, be aggressive. Be aggressive. I made you my friend. Cool. Ooh. Scroll of Twin Stones. Ooh, a key! Yoink. Thank you. I love keys. I hate saying the word key. It makes me self-conscious.
Quiet.
I see that this is a no boomers allowed club. Durance is fine. He's off doing who knows what. He's escorting someone. Wink. And so's the grieving mother. They're both escorts right now. Oh, I just went around in a circle. Okay. All right. Okay. Fishy people. Crab people, crab people. Look like crab, talk like people. But no, yeah, Durance is a smelly old man. He's not allowed in the party anymore. Hello? I don't like this openness. I'm not a fan. Another one of these fishy boys. Lagufaith. Lagufaith? Hold on. Also, I actually want to look them up. The Cyclopedia. Yeah, let's have a look at you. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, disgusting. Fish people. Character statistics. Oh, that's right. Huh. They can remain under ice for extended periods of time and have been known to surprise unwary fishermen. I see. Okay. Here we go. Oh.
That's it.
They're like fish people, but they also act like lizard people? That was very fishy. Oh, Kitty says, I want to bite. Yum, yum, yum. Kitty! You're an undead kitty. You don't even need to eat. It's okay. You can eat the fish people. I don't mind.
Laying low.
I don't mind. You can eat the fish people. Looks like the fishy figures from Baldur's Gate 2 underground level. Underground level? Underground level? Question marks? Oh. After you sync with the ship. Oh. Right. I see. The Sharky people.
Found something.
The cool, fun Sharky people who are definitely not awful, no matter who you talk to. Goddamn tripwire. Who do you think I am? When you get out of that level, you end up in the underworld with the drow. Oh, that's true! I forgot that you go from fishy people to the drow. And then you go up. And then you're met with the fucking elves. And they're douchebags for no reason.
Worth a look.
And then they're like, we need your help, though. Whatever. Whatever. I'll help you anyway, but I won't like it. And you lose all drow equipment in the sunlight. Yeah. It all turns to ash. Which sucks because it's some of the best equipment.
Let's go.
Although, in one of the mods that I'm using, you can choose to not have it turn to ash in the sunlight, but I thought that was too OP. So, didn't let that happen. Not that we're there yet. I still got other stuff to do.
Let's go.
Die!
Dumb immune ice cubes, so add salt to them, right? Pre-update, you could stuff your drow equipment in a bag of holding and take it out when you arrive on the next map. They fixed it later, though. Yeah, that's way too OP. It's good armor, though.
Hunt.
On the hunt. Hello? Ice? Ooh, stairs. That's cool. Do I want to go up the stairs yet, though? To upper cavern. No, I want to go back this way. I know there's an ogre over here. I know there's an ogre. But also these runes are humming. And it kind of gives me the tingles in like a shiver up my spine kind of way.
Let's go.
Shot with gun. Oh god, there's a chanter?
Let's go.
You gotta go. No chanting, no chanting, no chanting.
That's it.
Illegal. Why'd you make them friend?
Roak 10.
Skeletons. Nodders. Nodders. Ooh, some garnet. Fancy. Oh. Hey. Oh.
Let's go.
Do you think he saw us? Man, look at that hair. This ogre's got a braid? Now he's dead. Sorry. I just wanted to look at his braid.
Let's see what lies this way.
Oh, Marsha's adjusting herself. There's another
Let's
chanter?
go.
Well, oh, this is... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hobbled? Oh good. Put on your armor.
Ulu sent.
Oh! Yeah, get him, Eder. Eder, please knock down this ogre.
Let's go.
Could you please? Could you? No? Okay. That's cool.
Die.
Oh. Okay. I like that the kitty just followed me over. Ah, yeah, skeletons might get some... nope, they didn't get any action. They were so ready to fight. Well... Also, Eder is so fast now. I guess? He's so fast?
On the hunt.
Right.
Or at least he's supposed to be fast. He's got speed boots on. What is this way? Hello? Hello? I can go up or down. Or I could have gone up there. Okay. Well, let's go down this way. Oh. When do I get a cannon of my own? Go up to the battery and take one. Oh. So they can get into the battery.
Let's go.
Sorry, man, you're never gonna get a cannon of your own!
That's it.
I'm so sorry. You'll never get one.
Let's go.
Die.
Let's go.
Man, these cannons take a long time to shoot, which is good. Come on, skeletons! Yeah, oh yeah, the skeletons! They did it! Smiles? Ooh, a pearl. A pearl to you.
Steady does it.
This counts as stealing? Are you for real?
I'll get it open. Finished.
Then I'm stealing. So what that tells me is I could have befriended the ogres. Probably. Whoops. Sorry, ogres. I'm a murdering girl, I guess. Even though I'm only too aggressive. Let's see what's over here. Ooh. Is that like... Oh, I can go down? Wait, to upper cavern. Oh no, there's stairs that are going up. It just looked like they were going down. I was like, what? There's a down too? Oh, got another batch of cannonballs ready. Let's go find something to shoot. Well. I'll find you something to shoot. Me? Not that I want to be shot. Sounds like these ogres enjoy simple life, can relate.
Die!
Let's go.
That's it.
That's it. Also, I think Aloth isn't on aggressive. Nope. Defensive. Oh, yeah. That's so interesting. Did any... Okay. Oops. Aggressive.
Yes?
Aggressive.
Yeah?
He should be on
Following your
aggressive. Aggressive. That's so weird, because I'm pretty sure I put everyone on aggressive. Oh. I guess when they leave the party, they take that off. Because he's been kicked. He went off on an adventure. That must be it. Woo. Yoink.
I'll get it open.
Oh, I didn't know that could happen. That's the only thing I can think of. Ooh. Because they're the only ones that have left the party before.
Quiet.
But that's interesting. Oh, a mine. Oop. Dig, 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 digging all day. You don't need to talk to Dig, so shut up. Well, that's just rude. He just wanted to dig.
Let's go.
Yes. Excellent. Woo. Lots of gems. A severed horn? Oh! The world around you blurs and fades to black. When your vision returns, you find yourself in a small wooden hut, its interior dimly lit by the embers in a nearby fire pit. You're wearing mail armor, several sizes too large for you, and clutched in your hands is the ivory horn of some sea creature, one end sharpened to a point. Good job, you found the Dorn horn! It's a little curved. Is this supposed to be like that? What are we gonna do, Gardo? Or Garod? Your sister, Keitha, huddles near you, her wide eyes fixated on the hut's door, which has been barred shut. The door shudders and splinters beneath heavy blows coming from the other side. Enraged growling can be heard just beyond the door. Hey, don't judge. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's supposed to curve that much. All at once, the world halts around you. The pounding stops. Wooden splinters from the door hang suspended in the air. Keitha no longer trembles, no longer breathes, her eyes fixed in place like a doll's. The wisp of essence you had followed to this point in the memory has dwindled to little more than a faint trail. However, you find by concentrating on what might have happened next, you are able to sense whether it truly did. I think the Dornhorn is more like a corkscrew. Interesting. Take cover beside the door. No sooner does your mind touch on the possibility than the world lurches back into motion and a thunderous impact strikes the door. The door crashes inward as the young girl screams. A large creature resembling a bear and taller than any man in your tribe steps into the hunt with a triumphant roar. It doesn't notice you crouched beside the door. Stab it. Oh, like a duck's penis, right? Or, I don't know what I was thinking of, actually. Stab it! You plunge the horn deep into the creature's back, and it howls and thrashes in agony. Keitha dodges past the creature and flees the hut, and you're not far behind. The roars of the creature fade. Why do you know these things? I also knew that, and I don't know why. Is that how it happened? It's been so long, hard to remember. I had the vision when I picked up a horn, part of a helm, apparently. A helm, yes, my helm, I remember it. But who was I? Why haven't I returned to the wheel? Maybe if you knew who you were, you would know whether it was time to move on. That helm is all that remains of my old life. If you have found some of me within one piece, perhaps my memories are scattered with the rest of it. Perhaps there is peace to be found in its reassembly. Cool, I guess I'll track down the other parts of your helm. Thank you, my friend. No prob, Bob. Or Garode. Gemstones glitter between the veins of iron ore. They're deeply embedded within the cave wall, and extracting them all intact would require a hammer and chisel as well as a deft touch. Use a hammer and chisel. The chisel keeps slipping from your grip, and your careless hammer blows destroy some of the more valuable gems. Fortunately, you're able to retrieve the rest without any trouble. Well, I got 7 Valoon, whatever that is.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay. I guess I have to go up somewhere now? I guess we'll go up this way. I don't need to sneak to get there. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna
nice and slow
sneak upstairs. I swear, if this was just like super easy. Oh my god. Yikes. I literally could have just avoided going down the hole and breaking everything. And Eddar's back. What's cooking?
That's it.
Ooh. The inside of this minecart is caked with blackened grease. It smells of burnt fat. Whoa, okay. Burned fat. Whoa. Oh, why'd you make it our friend? This guy's not even paying attention. He's just got his back turned.
Let's go.
Like, dude, could you not hear all of the grunting?
Roak 10!
The clearly non-ogre-like grunting?
Crave thou filat filim.
It's fine. Understandable. Have a nice day. Cheese. That was a lot of cheese. Was that salt? I hope that was salt and not like just a shit ton of cocaine. I guess we'll just back to exploring. Back we go. Murdering all the ogres I come across. Like a winter wolf. Dogs will be dogs.
Let's go.
Sniffing his crotch.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, Christ. Oh, hell. I'm gonna try to... Oh! Oh my god, they immediately went for Aloth. Oof, ouch. Owie. His bones?
Ulu Sen. That's
Oh.
it.
Okay, she went down. Okay, alright, okay, alright.
Ulu Sen.
Big old yikes. Oh good, the skeletons.
Crave thou.
Die.
Ooh. Stop hitting Aloth, he doesn't have that much health. Stop it. Cut it out or I'll turn you into a pig. You rude bitch.
That's it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Take some pelts. Take all of this junk.
Right. I've got it.
I mean...
Finished.
Ooh. An exceptional blunderbuss.
I'll get it open.
Yeah, I will.
Finished.
Ooh. Ooh. Shiny topaz. A shield? There's a cannonball-shaped dent in the front of this shield.
Laying low.
Cannonball-shaped dent, huh? Whoa. Murder. Just go down. Okay. All right. Did you drop anything? No? Rude.
Nice and quiet.
Rude. Aha! Oh, and I have the key! So I can unlock this. Oh. For some reason, I'm nervous. Hello? Hello? Oh! Hey! I killed pretty much all of your clan. Sup?
Fish. Sweat. Sulfur.
Yeah? Ah, her nose smells like my eyes see. I think I got the better deal in life.
You approach the flames that Whisper clan with the stink of stalwart heavy upon you. You fill our halls with dreams of battle and bloodshed.
Well, to be fair, they attacked me on sight, so, you know, there's nothing I could really do. A feral grimace parts the matron's teeth, yet even while her fingers clamp into fists, she watches you carefully. Well? Actually, I'm here about Durgan's battery. Oh, the other ogres echo her furious howl. Soon the floor shakes with the angry cries and stamping feet of Berrigan and her clan mates. A rather familiar reaction, I have to say.
It's the diseased carcass of a ruined civilization. It festers with restless spirits and rotten magics. I see.
She roars and clutches her head with wide, long-fingered hands.
Dreams. Hailstones falling like cannonballs from the ramparts. A frozen gale screeching through the tower door.
Her nails plow trenches through her ropey hair and raise a spot of crimson from her scalp. Oh, ouch. Finally, her growls subside and her breathing slows. She looks back at you with bloodshot eyes.
My dreams drove me to found this clan. Now my dreams tell me that Stalwart's ambition will destroy us.
Well, I don't place much stock in dreams. Well, this isn't about you. Stalwart wants Durgan's battery for trade.
Dreams cannot lie.
That's not true. I have many dreams that lie. In fact, most of my dreams lie to me.
And now you'll tell me why you're here.
Her voice is calm but dangerously low. Well... I heard another adventuring company, members of the Leaden Key, crossed your path. I'm looking for anything they might have found.
The Night Winds whispered this name to me. They found us clubs and cannons ready. As for what we found on them...
She sighs. Heavy plumes gust from her nostrils.
You may go in peace, but you will give up on Durgan's battery for good.
Until you know what lies in Durgan's battery, your clan will live in fear of a mystery. For several seconds, no one says anything. Berrigan watches you while the other ogres watch her, their hands tense around their clubs and their lips pulled back in toothy grimaces. Finally, her shoulders relax.
Then take the bounty of your foolish predecessors. May it serve you better.
One of the ogres standing near Berrigan mutters something in her ear. Leaden Key Expedition Journal. Woedica Hood, Leaden Key robes, 2 potions of major endurance, and 6 speckleback jerky.
Under the circumstances, I'll overlook your slaughter of my clan. You shall have the peace of flames that whisper. For now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I hope your skills are as fine as your words. It is rare that a matron betrays her dreams.
Cool. And now we're friends. God, do I have some, like... Oh, still has stones added. Cool. What did that give me? I don't know, but... Apahulio farmers in the Ixamiddle Plains discovered a large and elaborate ring of small Adra-pillars in a secluded southern valley. Though presumed to be connected to the Engwithans in some way, the pillars do not appear to be connected to any ruins. However, since the site was discovered, farmers from up to 50 miles away have gone missing, eventually discovered days or weeks later in the Ring of Stones, permanently petrified. As the Apahulio have little experience with Adra pillars, they are calling upon Ridacerans, Deerwoodens, and Glanfathens for help. So I just read that a 15-year-old boy had to be hospitalized after measuring his penis. I'm sorry, what? Huh? He apparently jammed a USB cable into it, trying to see how long it was? Oh my god. Fucking... Why? What? That just... I need to try that, Marcus? No. That's a bad idea. I mean, just... Boys do a lot of dumb shit. I don't understand it. Like... So much dumb shit. I'll go slow, okay? No. No. Wrong. I'm calling the police. I feel like it's a small miracle when teenage boys survive to adulthood. Seriously. Sometimes it feels like that. Like, goddamn. Whoa, a spirit I can talk to. Hello, I'm going to touch this spirit. This cracked wooden staff is nearly buried beneath the frost and snow. To your senses, the gathered essence shines like a beacon. I would like to examine the area first. This camp is long abandoned, and what remains is buried beneath a layer of ice and snow. The staff seems to be the sole item of note. Touch it. You reach out with your watcher's senses and feel this drifting soul surge forward as if eager to be heard. A feeling of fear and urgency ripples through you. Here, across the distance spanned by time and identity, you know only that you are out of time. Oh. Out of time? You're out of touch.
Did you think to escape me by climbing a mountain? I would have tracked you across the sea, thief.
A comment on the article is, I really consider it one of the biggest achievements of modern society that pretty much all males make it to adulthood, and I don't consider it a positive achievement. Valia apparently read the article too. Not kids today can't take anything. We used to put things in our dicks all day and we didn't complain. I don't know about that, Marcus. I mean, you know. Everyone has their own thing, but that just sounds painful.
Please, Master, have mercy. I kept the grimoire hidden safely away, and I can take you to it.
The book is nothing. If you had studied a little longer, you might have learned that. But no apprentice of mine will steal from me and live.
Oh.
Wait, no!
Ooh. Or was it our dicks in things? Can't remember anymore. Damn, I'm old.
Found something.
Ooh. Is this where you hid the grimoire? No, it's a tattered map. This yellowed piece of parchment shows a rough drawing of a cluster of trees but little else. They could be anywhere in the White March. Rocks, trees, road or river? Ick, I once had an oversized Q-tip sort of thing jammed up inside my cock by a doctor. It fucking hurt. Ugh. Ugh. No thanks. No thanks. And I don't even have one. I don't even have one and I still say no thanks. Whoop. Fish.
Go.
Fish people. Oh, ice trolls. Oh, Aloth. No, 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 no. Aloth. He suck.
Lavaru, be on seek.
Should have been there.
I've been poisoned.
Skeleton's good.
Brave.
Freros, Ceres.
We need to get rid of this bitch. God, I'm gonna go down too.
The Watcher. No.
The Watcher? No!
Proact.
The Watcher indeed.
Be at peace, my friend.
God, these ice trolls are
We're losing
fucking...
people.
I've been poisoned. Fight on, my friend. I've been poisoned.
I'm so sorry, Kana, that you keep getting poisoned.
I'll chew the gristle.
Is there something like... Ooh.
Lavaru, be on seek.
Fire!
Brave.
Kill it with fire! Someone made him our friend? Don't make him our friend. Kill him with fire.
Die!
Hell yeah. Jesus. Maimed. Ouchie.
Sure.
Whoops.
Hey.
Whoops. Whoops. No, I just want you to
Right.
loot. just loot. Okay, now we must camp because Aloth and I are both dying. Whew, okay. Cool, time to check out the rest of this place and... A spotted Stelgar.
Brave.
That's a leopard. That's a leopard. With a mane.
Dalfila.
Oh god, the fucking Quagras. I hate them. And since we rested...
Die!
This isn't...
That's not very helpful.
poor girl. Ah. Teeth.
Right.
Ooh, little mushroom. There's the hole. Oh, Durant's finished escorting. Good. And he returned. The two distal ports of the USB wire were found to be protruding from the external urethral meatus, whilst the middle part of the knotted wire remained within the urethra, doctors wrote in urology case reports. Ugh. Why? I can't stop reading the article. Please send help. Jesus.
Keeping quiet.
I mean, Christ almighty. This stream has taken a very strange turn. It happens. It happens. I mean, I guess this is what happens when I'm gone for, what, like 11 days? 10 days?
Let's go.
Also true, my stream does always take strange turns like this. You never know what's gonna happen next. Oof. Left that man naked. I mean, I guess he's dead, so it doesn't really matter, but... leaving him naked in the snow. Okay. What is this? Ah, not the ice blights.
That's it.
They're immune to my bludgeoning. Ooh, this... Could you, for a second, just not? Thank you.
That's it.
This ice blight is me. Which way do I go? Who do I fight? I don't know.
That's not
Just keep going back and forth until you're no longer charmed. This one's my friend. Well, not anymore. Okay, skeletons, you gotta go. Goodbye. I wish it was a little more like Gate in that they would stick around a little longer after the battle. Just so they're not immediately, like, useless. But, you know. The kitty's following Eder! Now that's cute. Oh, what is this? A deer carcass? This carcass steams in the snowy chill. The kill is recent. Hello? Huh. Hello? Oh. Young ice beetle.
Brave Dalfila.
Eder carcass.
That didn't work. Need to try something else.
Ice beetles.
That's it.
Just smash them. Yes, skeletons. Yes, excellent. Oh, somebody level? I wonder who leveled. I
That's it. That didn't work.
definitely didn't see it. Oh, that one was still my friend for a little bit.
Brave Dalfila Thili.
Ooh. Me. I leveled. Let's see. I really need more survival. And I'm gonna give myself more athletics. Yep. Stalwart defense or defiance. Barbaric blow. Weapons focus. Savage attack. Dangerous implement. Two weapon style. Yes. I feel like that's appropriate. Since I am dual wielding. You should get your accuracy up. Okay, Palagina, what do you need? None of these. Critical focus, deep faith, Vidorio? Modifies flames of devotion. Modifies zealous focus. Allies notice the paladin's zeal and become thoroughly inspired by it. Allies affected by zealous focus convert 5% of would have been ordinary hits to critical hits. Sure, this is what she's using, right? Zealous focus? I think. Okay. I think. Now let's look. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. I remembered. I recalled. What's around here? Oh. Are these branches? Okay, well, I guess I'll check what's directly above here. Oh, no, I gotta go this way. Oh. Menpogra? No. No. Bad. 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 No. Bad. Die. No. No. You gotta go.
That's it.
Oof. The gurgling and all of that? No. 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 Ooh. These boys leveled up too. Eder, your athletics is fine. Your survival is great. I feel like I should give you more athletics. Because I make him do athletic shit all the time. Defensive utility. Fast runner. Deep pockets. Arms bearer. Gain an additional weapon set. Wound binding. Secrets of Rhyme. Trains the character in new defensive strategies, increasing his or her engagement limit by 1. Yeah. That seems like a tanky thing to have. And Kana. You're fine. Ooh, level 3. Gurnisk's beast lit the night with his breath. Calls down a drake from the skies to fight for the party. Radical. Oh, but knock not on the door of Urdel and Gurdel. Summons 2 fearsome ogres to fight for the party. Cool. Rise again, Scion of Addon. Revives allies in the area of effect with a small amount of endurance. Ooh! Hi, Karoshi! Look at you! Showing up at the end of stream, basically. Hi! This sounds good. It's a revive, which I always need. As you know. Offensive... Marksman? It is Wednesday, my dudes. Ah, shit, it is. Ah, you know what it also is? It's the autumnal equinox. One of my mother's favorite things to say. She just likes the word autumnal, I think. But she prefers spring, so... Shrugs. Oh, there's another cave. Oh, okay. It is a pretty cool word. It is. You just had a boring lecture about eating healthy? Who eats healthy? Definitely not me. I had a Hot Pocket today. I mean, I had more than a Hot Pocket,
Hello.
but...
Hello?
I did have a Hot Pocket. A wounded hunter. A winter wolf. I've missed y'all. I missed y'all too. Oh! Is that a werewolf? A druid wolf. Oh, I see. Standing tall amongst the wolves inhabiting the cavern, this creature turns to face you as you venture forward. Scores of wounds and scars riddle its hide, and one dull eye stares out blindly from its skull. It growls a threat as you approach, one echoed by its fellows. Lore 4. You know this half-wolf for the spirit-shifted form of a druid, though you see no gleam of kith intelligence within its gaze. At the creature's feet lie 2 villagers, one heavily wounded, the other holds an arm across his stomach, and he looks up at you with pleading in his eyes.
Help! Please help us!
As the beast turns its head back toward the hunter, you sense a strange aura emanating from it. It is as if its hide were holding in a tempest of soul essence, fierce and all-consuming as flame. Well, I'm not a druid, I'm not an intellectual, I'm definitely not dexterous. I guess I'll reach out for his soul. It takes little effort before the beast's soul threatens to overwhelm you with its intensity. Wrath and hunger buffet you on all sides until you reach through the storm to find a smaller, dimmer pulse of light and are swept headlong into a memory. The chill bites into your cheeks and your lungs burn a little from the run. You look down at the little wooden carving in your hand and run your thumb along the edge of the carved bear's spine. Oh, carved bear. The totem has already brought you luck. You found 2 rabbits in Asmidi's snares, and that's a rare enough feat these days. You're certain now that this was a gift from Galawain, that you were meant to find it on that lonely shrine and take it. Oh, you took it from the oh, got cursed. Oh.
Soldier.
Your father's voice snaps you out of your reflections, and you rush forward to rejoin him beside the campfire. You brandish the hairs and catch a glimpse of a rare smile under his graying beard. But the smile disappears almost immediately as a shadow falls over you both. You feel the rush of wind a moment before the log comes crashing down and roll out of the way just in time. You hear your father cry out in pain somewhere nearby. Both the hairs and the totem slip from your grasp. You can feel power surging within you. Your heart thunders in your chest, but instincts pull your senses into order, and you feel the familiar stretch of limbs, the sudden dizzying shift in height. But something is wrong. Your senses are fading, rather than growing stronger. There's a howling in your head, like a screaming chorus, and everything in you shrieks for you to bite, to tear, to eat. The memory slips from you, and when you come back to yourself, the beast is shaking its head as if to clear an itch, clawing at its ears. Soldrin? I've seen this before. I don't think you're gonna get any answers beyond growls and dripping slobber. The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. It edges towards the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully with its single eye. Run! The beast turns from its wounded prey to face you, lunging forward with claws outstretched. I'll help you, I guess. I suppose I'm here to help. Oh, that wolf exploded. I don't think I could turn him into a pig, but can you imagine? Could you imagine turning him into a pig?
Roak 10!
Oh boy, pelts. Hey, are you guys okay? Bless you, stranger. We'll make our way back to the village. I thought we were done for. Well, you probably were gonna be done for. Ooh, what's this? Kurok's brand. A wand. Ew. You know who uses a wand? You do. Alright, I got all of this junk. By the way, I killed so many ogres, Kuroshi, you missed it. I did a lot of ogre murdering, and then I made friends with the matriarch, so... There you go. Ooh. That wand is almost as tall as you are! It's all ogre. But it's okay, I'm friends with the matriarch now. Even though I slaughtered, like, almost all of her tribe. Smiles? That's how you make friends. All because I told her that her dreams were lying to her. She's like, dreams don't lie. But, that's not true. Oh, there's still something over here, I guess. Ooh. My hips don't lie. It's a bear!
That's not very helpful.
Well, bear's my friend. Oh, now it's not. Oh, God, it knocked down Eder.
That didn't work. Need to try something else.
And now it's my friend again. And now it's not. This bear has to make up its mind. Is it my friend or is it not my friend? Oh, he was sitting down. He was sitting down. He keeps knocking me down. That's very rude, you know. Ugh. Sorry, bear. Had to be done. Oh. Day 4. Took down another stag today. Still not enough hides to make this trip worth it.
Day 6, blizzard coming. Stay put until it passes. Day 9, close call with a pair of ogres. Lucky they didn't see us. Day 11, tracking a large bear that Nurin spotted from the ridge. Might even be Greyjaw. My grandfather told stories about him. Wouldn't that be something if we were the ones to finally kill him? Day 12, it's definitely Greyjaw. We're dangerously close to the ogre cavern, but we've got Greyjaw trapped and his hide is too valuable to pass up. The three of us should be able to handle one bear. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Couldn't even take down one bear? I mean, yikes, my dudes. Yikes. Shrine of Galawain. Oh, that's what that is. Well, it was a mistake. Cool, let's head over to the shadows. To the Shadow Realm we go. To see if I missed anything. Oh, I never even looted all of these when I... Yoink. I didn't loot the ice beetles. Oh! Puppy! This wolf lies in the snow, panting with exhaustion and pain. An arrow has pierced its foreleg. Jutting gruesomely from the animal's flank, the wolf growls softly as you approach, tail between its leg. Oh! 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 Examine the wound. The wolf appears to have crossed a hunter's path. A silver arrow has pierced the wolf's leg. The state of the fletching suggests the wolf tried to gnaw it off. Try to remove the arrow. The wolf goes still at first, but the moment you lay hands on its injured leg, it begins to thrash in panic. Yelping in pain, it snaps at your hands and then lunges toward you. No, puppy! Puppy, no!
That's it.
We could have been friends. And now I'm sad. And now I'm sad. Thanks for the arrow, I guess. We didn't have to fight. That's what I get for not being intelligent. Well, back to the village. Yep. Yup, back to the village. Do, 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 do. You sense the presence of one of the other pieces of Garod's helmet nearby. Hey, what's up? Is it true they set fire to Defiance Bay? Deerwood has gone mad. Yeah, they did. They sure did. It's on fire. Or I guess it was on fire. Oh, I don't need that. Whose house is this? Don't mind me just breaking into people's houses. Hello? Oh. Hello.
They gone? Have those nasty brutes finally left?
Oh, the ogres? Yeah.
I heard the ogres outside, tearing down walls and murdering folk. Don't remember how things got this bad.
The elderly woman kneads her hands. Her knuckles are swollen knobs, and her palms are rigid with calluses that scrape and rasp as she rubs them together.
But you're the new adventurer. Renengild's latest volunteer.
She squints at you, leaning precariously forward on her wobbling legs.
A real spitfire, she told me. Bet you'd whip those layabouts at the mine into shape.
Oh, I'd like to ask you about something.
Did you say something, dear?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I was the overseer at the mine, back when it was running. Got shut down decades ago when we couldn't sell or ship the stuff.
Oh.
But I still remember plenty about the mining business. And I got as many folk as I can digging out the entrance.
She taps her head, a spotted dome under a thinning thatch of hair.
Been praying to the salty wench that I don't forget too much afore they finish the job.
She winks. Okay, bye.
Got to speak up? My hearing ain't what it was.
Okay, then I will just leave. I won't say goodbye. I will just leave. Oh yeah, I wonder if that one person is out of the outhouse yet. It's been a while. In-game. It's been hours. Let's go, check. Shrek?
You headed into the wilderness?
No. No. Bye. Was it you? At least you made it here in one piece. Farah lost her wagon and crew. Look. Give me a few minutes, will you? Shrek? 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 I think this other man has to go. Okay, I'll talk to you. Hey, what's up? Oh, hello. Heard I might find you here. A stocky, red-faced man gives you a pleasant, if awkward, smile. Pleasure to meet you. I'm the, captain of the militia around here. Oh, really? I didn't see you during the ogre attack. See, I was, guarding the Griff's Rest. Someone had to make sure that those ogres didn't burn it down like they did Katie's house. Damn shame that. He frowns and shakes his head solemnly. I wanted to catch you before you went running off into the wilds. See, there's a few dangerous folk you might be on the lookout for. Plus, if you're heading out to Longwatch Falls, I thought you might could pick up a thermal pearl for me. He looks away and twists the toe of his boot in the snow. Got it. If you could maybe, I mean, you know, if you're going out there anyway, you could just pick one up for me. You want me to find a thermal pearl for you? That's the thing. I already found it. I just need someone else to go out and get it. A thermal pearl to you. Saw it in the hot spring up near Longwatch Falls. Would have grabbed it myself, but that's when I looked around and saw the Log of Faith. Must have been 50 of them. He spreads his arms wide. I would have fought, but I started to wonder what the rest of Stalwart would do without me, so I ran. For the sake of the village, of course. What's a thermal pearl, anyway? They form in the hot springs. Something to do with all the minerals in the water. Smell kind of funny, but they're full of minerals. Just have to crumble them into a pint. He grins, and you notice his gums are bleeding. They cure scurvy. Like I said, the pearls in one of the thermal pools near Longwatch Falls shouldn't be hard to spot. You got scurvy, my dude? You not eating? Here, let me just give you a lemon. Tell me more about Longwatch Falls. It's east of Stalwart. Got some nice views of the valley, but most folk avoid it these days. Plenty of wilder nearby, and it only takes a few inches of snow to block the pass. You need one of those when you make a combustion manifold? If you're heading out that way, I'd suggest talking to Thirsk. He might have something to help you with the Log of Faith. Cool. You said something about dangerous folk in the wilderness? We got our share of crazies out here. Most of them aren't even from the village. He laughs at his own joke. Okay. Dad? Latest groups I'd heard of were the Gleaming Society and the Sisterhood of the Slaked Skull. But Renengeld set aside some bounty money to see that these troublemakers were taken care of. You bring me the heads of their leaders and I'll give you the payment. Okay, tell me about the Gleaming Society. Crazy pack of radicals that wants to topple governments and kill the wealthy. Makes the War of Defiance look like a food fight. Duke Avar and the regent of Ritaceris both declared them illegal, which is probably the only thing those two would agree on. Or would have before all that murder and mayhem in Defiance Bay. He frowned, scratching the back of his neck. It's the main power source. Anyway, check Longwatch Falls to the east. That's where they were last seen. Cool. Who leads the Sisterhood of the Slaked Skull? That'll be Mesla. All the members of the Sisterhood worship Bareth. By sending as many folk back to the wheel as they can. He shivers. Anyway, not yet, but almost. They've been poking around Durgan's battery, and Whale only knows why. But you can understand why no one around here was pleased to hear about it. Passed through town recently, didn't stay long, but they stopped at the Temple of Andra. You might see if Lafta knows something. Oh, she knows something all right. If you come across them, be careful. They're unpredictable. Cool. Unpredictable, you say?
Figured you'd be out of here in a flash after the fighting died down. Most people don't stick around after they figure out the ogres are making regular visits.
I'm the one who killed, like, all of those ogres.
I would have helped fight them monsters off, you know, if I didn't think I'd just get in the way. And with you there to handle things, everything turned out well enough, didn't it? Don't see why Havrick's still sour at me.
What's this about Havrick?
Oh, Havrick's the innkeeper over at the Grave's Rest. I may have been hiding in the inn when the fighting started. The raid didn't improve his disposition any. Did you know he has a whole case of Fenlin liquor in there? I keep offering to buy it off him, but he says he's saving it up for when the battery's open again. As if we're gonna last that long. Anyhow, he said he'd thrash me up and down the mountain if I didn't leave him be.
I see.
It's delusional is what it is. Point of fact, what with you dealing with ogres and everything, maybe you'd, you know, be willing to help me out.
Anyhow. Oh, bravo. Subtle indeed.
Havrick keeps all the good stock in the inn cellar. Out of sight, you see. I mean, it's bound to be under lock and key, but I'm sure he wouldn't miss a single bottle. Not with everything that's going on.
I'm not gonna rob the innkeeper for you.
Shh, all right, keep it down. I didn't mean anything by it. But if you happen to come across some, then maybe you could share?
I'm not gonna rob him for you. I'll say it even louder. Kill Mestla. Damn, you should have agreed this is a hilarious quest. I'm not gonna rob him.
About time. It was so cold out there, I was thinking about shaving myself just so I can make a coat.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Yikes. Cook? I'm sorry. Cook? I'm sorry. Cook? Cook? You're in the wrong neighborhood, ma'am.
Never seen such a bloodbath. Feels like we got half the town's survivors in here, just drinking to forget it.
The dwarf surveys the crowd, his expression sober despite the half-empty flagon by his hand. He shakes his head and looks to you, remembering himself.
But you must be looking for some refreshment, too, after the way you handled them ogres. Or perhaps a room. Say the word and I'll give that shifty little Orlin the boot.
He nods at you with gruff camaraderie. Heravius looks at you with bared teeth. Say the word to me, and I'll give this drooling idiot a shredding so vigorous he won't know what hole does what anymore. Oh. What, Orlin?
Showed up a few days ago. Sticks his nose out of the back room just long enough to empty his chamber pot.
He squints towards the hall as if daring the Orlin to show himself.
Up to no good, I tell you. I'd like nothing more than to see him gone, but I don't want to ruckus over it.
What makes you so sure he's trouble?
We get our share of lowlifes coming through here. Smugglers, fugitives, Kith looking to avoid the sharp eye of the law.
Oh.
Ways keeping to himself. Well, honest Kith sure don't have cause for it.
I could talk to him.
Don't hurt him or anything. I just want him to leave peacefully. Given your history, I thought I'd be clear on that point.
Of course. He gives you a meaningful look. That's, you know, that's fair. That's completely fair.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
An Orlin, eh? In this room? Kill the Orlin? Why would I do that? I don't even know the Orlin yet. I mean, not that I wouldn't. Clearly. Oop. Hello? Ooh. Hello, ma'am.
Excuse me. Was
There's something you need?
Nope. There's so many dwarves here. Hello? Catman? Hey.
Not to be rude, but I'm rather busy. Can't you get another room?
The Orlan turns and glances past you with a quick, nervous motion. His ears, shredded and scalloped at the edges, are pressed against his skull. Hedrick sent me to check on you. He dislikes Orlan, so of course he thinks you're up to something. No, he just thinks you're up to something.
What? Oh no. No.
He runs his claws through his hair and tugs at his long, ragged ears. Can't imagine why he'd think a thing like that.
Is she there? Did you see her?
He leans around you, peering at the doorway. Who are you talking about?
Devala. That woman. The slaver, she...
He swallows.
I was a slave in Raid Ceres. I ran away. Made it here. The mountains are usually the best place to lose slavers, but Devala's one of the best.
Oh. His hands tremble as he picks at his worn tunic. Oh, I see. Maybe I'll turn you in. I'm sorry. Can I help?
I just want to get out of here. I've scraped together enough money to reach New Haomar.
New Haomar? That's hardly an improve... He stops himself, eyes wide. I mean, it's lovely. You'll love it.
But the locals talk about a Raid Saren party, camped west of town.
He worries at a ragged shirt sleeve.
It's got to be Devala. She's been after me since the foothills. I'll pay you if you can get rid of her. I don't care how.
I guess I'll do it.
Thank you. But be careful. She wouldn't have come alone.
All right. Well, I guess he's not that ship. Let me just... Nice. Oh, no. I just wanted it to show that I got 69. Hey,
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
What do you have? Aeloth leans in and whispers, Are you sure, Bear Bell? I think I saw a fish head floating in the stew pot.
Nothing like a pint to take the chill off.
You don't want to eat a fish head? I don't blame you. A rabbit stew? I may or may not be addicted to garlic. Good thing we're required to wear masks. Truth. Truth. Any vampires? Vampires. Vampires. Can I just go down on his vampires? Exactly. God, one day, Baldur's Gate 3 will be finished. And then I will romance a vampire. I'll do it. Y'all, playing some games? The hero of the hour, he laughs. Hedrick sent you down to check on us? We aren't causing trouble. On my word. Enough with the sexy vampires? Never. How are you? Teen Lasig. Yep. Bring out the sexy, hobgoblins. He raises his mug. Humble fisherman, though with the ogres coming down all the time, well, I'd sooner fish for truth than a bottle for the time being. Don't suppose you know where a woman could find some Finland liquor? All Hedrick's best is over there, but I wouldn't, friend. It's a mess of traps, and I should know. Nearly took my eyebrows off. He points to a finger toward the nearby shelves. What you playing? Dozens. Care to test your luck? Each of us puts down 50 pans. 3 wins and you take the 100. Could explain the rules if you like. Wait, what? Each of us put down 50 pans. 3 wins and you take the 100. Huh? What are the rules? It's simple enough. Winner takes all. We roll 3 dice each. Get 3 4s, and that's the dozen. Beats all the other rules. You roll anything else that sums to 12, that's the towers. Second best. You roll any other triples, that's a godhammer. You get a pair, that's witnesses. 1, 2, and 3 is the saint, that's the lowest. Any other roll is talkers. Doesn't amount to anything, so you roll the dice again. You get it? I guess I'll play. Fuck it. Tienlig reaches forward to gather up his dice. Right, here we go. Coins on the table. I'll let you go first since you're new. Notices your god hammer. Roll the dice. You cast the dice. 1, 2, 6. Talkers. Roll the dice again. 3, 5, 6. Talkers. Roll the dice again. 2, 2, 3. Witnesses. Value 3. Your turn. He rolls the dice. 2, 2, 5. Witnesses. Value 5. Casts spiritual hammer. Ah, my witnesses beat your witnesses. Looks like I win. He reaches forward to gather up his dice. Ready? You cast the dice. 2, 4, 5. Talkers. 1, 5, 6. Towers. Value 6. Your turn. 3, 5, 5. Witnesses. Value 3. Damn, your towers beats my witnesses. The round's yours. Okay, here we go. Even so far. Go on then. Roll the dice. Witnesses. Value 3. Talkers. He grumbles and picks up his dice again. Godhammers, value 6. Ah, my Godhammers beats your witnesses. Looks like I win. He reaches forward to gather up his dice. This is it now. You go first. Okay. Roll the dice. Talkers. Towers, value 5. Towers, value 5. Looks like we're evenly matched. Let's go it again. Roll the dice. The Saint. Talkers. Talkers. Witnesses. Value 2. Ah, my witnesses beats your The Saint. Looks like I win. And the game is mine. Don't take it too hard, friend. You can always try again. I'm gonna karate chop you in the dick. Sorry, that's uncalled for.
Careful.
Found
Havrick's
something.
very particular about his wines.
Look at all those traps! That was a lot of traps. He wasn't kidding. I mean, he wasn't kidding. Found it. Me, I'm not gonna rob him. Also me, robs him. Why am I like this? Why am I the way that I am? We'll never know. This is just how I am. I really do need to wrap this up soon, so I can sleep. Hey.
Please tell me you found it. I've got a craving like you wouldn't believe.
Under lock and key is an understatement.
Wait, really? You did it! Oh, thank you! This is going to be great. Oh, and here's the money I promised.
100 copper.
To the Lady of Cadnua. Oh, that's, gods, that's a bit strange. Here, have...
A bout of coughing overtakes his words. Rayfold?
Oh, it's foul. I think that's the worst thing I've ever... Wait, I don't feel so well.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Did you see that? See, I think my tummy is going numb. Wait, I can't feel my face. What's happening?
Are you okay? Rayfold paws at his cheeks and then his nose with increasing desperation. A flailing finger catches him in the eye and he yelps and covers his face clumsily with both hands.
I can't I think I bit my... But I can't feel a thing. This has to be Havrick's doing. He must have put something in the bottle. Please, you have to help me.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
Havrick, that smug prick. He has to be behind it. He has to know how to fix this. Please, go speak with him. I'll give you every coin I have.
Okay. He probably has like 5 more coin. You have to help me. Sorry, dude. You're the one who took a drink. I just got the drink for you. I'm not gonna share. Hey!
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
Rayfold ran afoul of a certain bottle of liquor.
So that little bastard finally got up the nerve to snatch it, did he? Well, serves him right. Maybe he'll think twice about stealing a man's vintage now that he's dribbling all over himself.
I mean, it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny.
Glad you think so. Look, I dabble in the occasional potion, but I never whip up anything I can't cure. He gets desperate enough, I'm sure he'll find someone to fetch him the ingredients.
What would you need to cure him?
You want to help him out, all you need is a river reed and the heart of an ice troll. You ought to find both by water. That creek out west, for instance.
Wait, the heart of a what?
You heard me. Ice troll. Really, Rayfall's getting off easy. Those traps cost me a fortune.
Well? Still as stones. The trip to the Ixamiddle Plains was largely uneventful, but Zahua discovered a grisly sight upon arriving at the Apahilo Adra Circle. Over 50 locals had become permanently petrified among the stones. It took a few days of investigation, but Zahua learned that the abductions all happened at specific times of night and in a pattern for miles around the stones. With the assistance of an Apahilo mathematician and philosopher, Zahua was able to expose the killer, an extremely powerful a dragon that had been protecting the Adra Circle for centuries. When Kith discovered the secret place, she began systematically stalking and petrifying anyone who lived within walking distance of the site. Zahua led a protracted battle against the creature with the help of locals. And we got a mossy rock. This curious rock can be used to summon a swamp lurker. Once. Cool. I got a rock. But, anyway. I do need to stop it here. I need to be responsible and go to sleep. Like a responsible adult. It's difficult for me, but I mean, I hope y'all enjoyed this slightly longer stream, since it's my first one back in like a week. Will you name your new pet rock? Maybe. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. How about Dwayne? But, hopefully, I won't have to take another week-long break, again. But yeah, so, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye!